in Pacific as well, in Masters Madrid as well. Are they going to be that eternal number 2?
There's a bit of a curse there building for Gen.G. I was really impressed as well with their game planning in that series. I think their prep on Icebox with these really aggressive defensive sides caught 100 Thieves for a loop, and they had another great start on Ascent. All the players are peaking at the right time. This is a Gen.G that look in form to win a trophy.
Yeah, it almost seems wrong to say they're not the favorite at this point after their run here. But earlier, Mika Fabs caught up with Karon. Let's take a listen into what he had to say.
We're here right now with Karon of Gen.G. Karon, 안녕하세요. So this time last year, you weren't even playing in VCT. Now it's your second international event, and you will be stepping onto the Mercedes-Benz Arena. How are you feeling?
Please buy the Gen.G bundle.
Wise words. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
I'm gonna just do it. He told me to. We have to now.
Okay,
don't
I'm
have
down
a
for it. I
choice.
think they've kind of earned it, right?
They have. I want a real answer, though, from Karon, because it is incredible what he's been able to achieve, right? This is his first year playing pro Valorant. Playing at this level makes it 2 second places back-to-back. Now he's in the top 4 again, and he's been a consistent top performer across all these events.
And we also see him on the camera, like the vibes that he's bringing to the team, how he's cheering everybody up. It's scary if you're on the other side, but if you're in Gen.G, it's a very, very good prospect knowing that you're going to go back onto the big stage, but everything's going to be fine.
Yeah, I know we were talking about rookies a lot, but I want to bring up Meteor as well. Again, somebody I feel like up until this year didn't fully fulfill his potential, but Kukuka, looking at this tournament, so many great players in his role, but for me, he has to be the best right now.
Yeah, exactly. I think that he's been very flexible. I think that his Euro has been amazing, but especially when it was needed the most on that match against 100 Thieves, he was delivering, and it's not about the agent, it's about the confidence and the perfect read with the rest of the team. Every one of them, they understand so well the role in the position that they have to be, that their reliance is too easy.
I really like when he plays Killjoy, and I especially like the risks he takes on defensive side. I think when his sight is getting hit, he picks really good timings to go for aggressive pushes to kind of peek and get ahead of utility, and he tends to always get success from those riskier plays. He's also great in the late rounds, in the clutch, and as you were talking about, Ian, so he's flexible too. The guy's locking in the Killjoy, the Yoru. He's kind of the do-it-all man for Gen.G. And when they went on their run in Masters Madrid, a big part of it was this guy performing like this, and he's replicated it here in Shanghai.
Yeah, he just looks so good right now. But on the other side, definitely not a tournament favorite coming into this one, but Mimi, the Cinderella run that we have won every tournament, it feels like here it'll be G2.
It's absolutely ridiculous what G2 was able to achieve. They start off as the Ascension team coming into Americas this year. They had really not played in the Tier 1 level for a while. They missed out on partnership and then decide to stick together and grind it all the way through. They look rough in kickoff. They make a kind of controversial roster change to bring in Icy, and then in stage 1, they make playoffs by only 2 rounds. And now they're here after winning the biggest comeback we've ever had at a global event. It's absolutely unreal what these boys have achieved.
And not only that, we were talking about Heretics defeated all of the Chinese teams, but if
Let's
G2
see, I
are able to win
change
today,
my
they
alarm
would have gone
tomorrow
over
morning.
every single one of the
Let's hope for a nice
Pacific
2-0
teams.
from
And knowing the
G2.
prospect that we had for coming into this event, that is a huge achievement. And not only that, also making it to the top 2. That's crazy.
No one could have convinced me that G2 is going to beat Paper X. When we looked at the beginning of this
My
tournament, but they have
comfy
done it.
blankie
They've
at my
continued to find
grandma's house
win
on a
after win
couch.
and
What the
keep this
hell?
run alive.
It's very similar, right? As we're saying, both of them, even though we're
Bro,
super
it's
surprised
cozy
for Gen.G in the
maxing.
overall of the entire year, G2 has done the same. They still haven't lost in the tournament.
This is the thing though, G2 made it here off of some insane comebacks. Gen.G also made
Alright,
it
I'm
here
adjusting the
off of
light
some
warmth.
insane comebacks. So what are we saying
There we
is
go.
basically whoever wins map 1 is going to have a terrible time on
They're
2
going to
and
lose
3.
the series.
Yes, yes. But this is the thing though, comeback hits versus comeback hit. Who you got your money on?
Say
Who
G2.
can
Yes,
come
sir.
back more than the
Yes,
comeback
sir.
party?
NA
Yes.
on top. NA on is that 300,000 points on Gen.G?
G2, but if Gen.G has the performance that they had against 100 Thieves, I don't think that they are the kind of team that you're gonna get into their head. Even if the comeback starts coming back and you start snowballing the rounds, I can see actually both of them not being too bothered by it.
Yeah, one of the
I guess
players
you
put out
are
a tweet
literally
towards the
Korean,
beginning of the event
KR,
when
so I
they
think
found
we'll
that
let it
first
slide.
comeback on Lotus in the group stage, saying they were never known as a
I'm
comeback
conserving
team,
my
but now
energy.
they've proved
I
it to
can't
themselves.
debate right
and
now.
ever since that game, they have been able to replicate that success. I think once you get that first massive comeback win, any time where you're down, any situation where you're in trouble, you just think back to that moment where you've done it before, and you can find that momentum and replicate it again. Reminder,
huge,
this is a team where 4
definitely
of these players
slightly.
are basically coming into this year after having played tier 2 or even lower previously, and have found the mental resiliency
This is
to perform at
practice
this
for
level and make these
the
comebacks
lower
happen
finals and the grand
repeatedly
finals.
against the best teams in the world.
Yeah, exactly. So a win condition, lose map 1.
I will not be
you know,
watching this game.
Things could get complicated, but I think what
But I
matters
will
the
be
most is
watching
that
these,
it doesn't
and these are
matter
BO5s.
what happens on that first map. We are
got
guaranteed
pizza
that
on the way.
both of these teams are going to give their best
Bro,
on the
there's
stage.
so
They're
many
not going
people
to
up.
give up. They're going to play every single
Is
round.
this
as if it was the
crazy?
last.
And then
then
we're gonna
Sean's
get a
up.
crazy comeback.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna
Exter's
go
up.
Paisley
says,
it's gonna be
Little
great. The
John
script has been
worked
written
hard
already.
Bro,
But
what?
obviously,
for 10
in these
years,
moments where they
saved
can
half
make
a
those
million
comebacks, we gotta look
dollars
to the
and bought
IGLs.
a
We gotta look to the
tiny
leaders
0
of
square
both of
meter
these teams.
house.
And
He
these are the
tripped
IGLs
right
that
away,
nobody has
but his
ever
childhood
put in the
eagle
conversation
saved
of being
him.
the top 3, the top
Bro, I
5
was showing
in the
that meme
world.
to my
Do you
friend
feel like
tonight
maybe
at
that
dinner.
there is a place for Munchkin and Valen now?
I absolutely
We
do.
were
I've always
by the
been a Valorant
Space
believer,
Needle, and
even
there were
when he
these
was playing in the
huge,
lower stages of
like,
Americas when he was back in
so
tier
we
2,
were
even
walking
before that,
out
when
of
they
the
made their
door
run
of
to
like the
Reykjavik,
Space Needle
he started
fucking
off, when I first
store
met him, he was
because
like
we were using
13
their
years old.
bathrooms,
His
and like at
was
one of the
mature
bases of
and
the
talented
legs of the
people you
Space
will
Needle, there were
speak
these
to. He has such
huge
a high level of
bolts.
understanding
And
of
I
the
just
game,
looked at the
and also of
bolts,
the personal
and I just
relationships
blurted
with
out
his
like,
teammates, how to
with
build
6
people up,
bolts
how to
he
make
got
people
from his
feel
aunt.
welcome and
And
feel
my
like
friend was just like,
stars.
"What
And
the
he's
fuck
proved
did you
the
just
ability to
say?"
do so on this
And then
level.
I had
But it's a
to I had to
different
pull it
story
up.
for Munchkin.
Yeah, exactly. I think that one of the stories for Munchkin is people really like counted him out. Like counted him out in the sense that he's not the one to have this kind of performance. And
Tainsley
you need to
says,
think, the way
"Siung
that Gen.G
em
are
ek
playing, the
em
way that they have been playing for the entirety of the year,
da." First,
everybody's so clean, like the fundamentals are so
he
good.
welded a
Bro, the
frame from
TTS
galvanized
is so
steel,
broken.
Behind all of that in the game. Yes, we know that
borrowed
coach is
wood
very
screws
important
from
and
his aunt, and
whatnot,
fixed
but
it
what
to the
he is
wall,
able to pull out
wrapped it in
time and
Eco-friendly
eco-friendly
wood
veneer, and
veneer.
added a big
that
floor
first
to
map
ceiling
hasn't gone
window.
well, and things have to turn around for
Bro, just
Munchkin.
like the
He deserves
quality
that.
of the
He's not
animation
And I
is
think a
so
lot of people
good,
would have
no?
counted
Like,
Munchkin
how did they
as a
make
leader who
that?
could perform at this
What is
level,
this?
After his past seasons,
Getting a
after
scam
playing with tier
DM?
1, or T1, excuse me. I think a lot of people would have thought that he's just always going to be
Oh,
in
no,
the
it's
middle
a
of the
real
pack
DM.
IGL, but he's really made something special of this Gen.G roster.
I mean, it's
Damn,
something
I
that
got a
Play
real
Star were
official
able to
Discord
do.
message.
The comebacks, the counter strats. I think Munchkin deserves,
You guys can't see it.
finally deserves a recognition here. But there's one other guy as well, the Clutch Master. Let's send it back to Mika Faz and hear from the one and only JonahP.
Hey guys, we have JonahP here of G2. How are you feeling? Excited?
Very excited and very
Damn, bro's got
Well,
the
this is the first time you're going up
aviators.
against Gen.G, and it's
Ainsley
going to be
says,
on that stage, one of the biggest stages of VCT to date. After watching all of the previous matches of Gen.G,
Zendikar,
Next to me, two wooden
you
boxes.
gotta stop shitposting the
One
TTS.
more thing I've learned about them, they're very consistent and very aggressive. You know,
One
they were
for
in the
clothes,
finals of
the other
Madrid,
for
and now they're
suitcases
here
and
in the upper
quilts.
finals, so
Installed a
they're no
hydraulic
joke.
lift table
They're
in
the
between
best
for
team in
dinner
the
with
Pacific,
friends.
So, we just gotta take every round, carefully, and don't underestimate them.
Sapkins is
Sounds like we're in for a
broken.
good
Every
match,
time
Dylan.
I go to fix the code on stream, chat's like,
I mean,
no.
you should never underestimate
Keep it
Gen.G,
broken.
Just in general, but
We
JonahP in
like
all
it
these clutch
broken.
situations, though, it feels like he can't lose any of them. He wins them all.
I love the fact that he says, "Yeah, we just need to take it, calm. Yeah, they're a very big opponent, and I know
I'm
that
providing
he
the
will wait
energy
until
for
the
you.
last
No, we have
5
cozy
seconds of the
vibes
round,
tonight.
and he will clutch it
Cozy
because
vibes.
It doesn't matter. Time
So
after
why do you
time,
have
in
energy?
so
Don't you
many
have to,
of
like,
these
bake?
situations, but especially in the second time that they went
Damn,
against
JonahP's
the
rocking the
Heretics, he
plus
proved time and
crosshair
time again that
this
there's an
event.
opponent that he's very
Oh my
familiar
god, wait, he's kind of
He's
clean with
so
it.
consistent in the way
You don't
that
work
he's
tomorrow?
able
You're
to
off?
win out
Oh,
of these
damn.
late round clutch situations. The Lotus
I've got
in
tier 3
particular against
Fridays
the
tomorrow.
Heretics was an absolute
But we
masterclass
might
by
start that
his
stream a
activity
little
and
late.
His anchoring was impeccable throughout that one, but even beyond the in-game stuff, I think he's such an important player for G2. as a
Jonah
leader.
P,
He's
Jonah
right
Clean.
balance.
But that doesn't even rhyme, Mythic. pick.
For a long time. Even before before Trent ended up joining the roster. He's been there for years and years, and I think that relationship built between his teammates really shows when he's playing these supportive agents. He's setting his teammates up so well, and you can see these stats against Team Heretics, which are just
All the EU viewers gonna turn up. This is a morning stream for EU viewers, right? I've got nighttime vibes here, man. I can see, yeah, all the city lights are on. No sun.
But something tells me though, Gen.G, the way how
I had to turn on my office lights.
Mimi, he might not even get
Not
many
normal. I usually just
opportunities
use the
to
natural
win those
light.
clutches.
Yeah, I think both these teams are actually really similar in that they're really good.
Use
at
happy once in your time.
shutting
It's
down these kind of
almost
chaotic late moments,
midnight.
and they both have really high levels of team play.
It's
training,
11:54.
coordination, even when things get scrappy. So I think it's going to be a little bit harder for a player like him or like Karon to have that same impact, but the rounds they win will be even bigger.
Yeah, I think that also Gen.G, even though they've had that,
Gotta live that country life. I was kind of doing that. I mean, I wasn't country life, but I was outside of the city. So here's like, we'll call it downtown Seattle. And up here is like Northgate. And I was living in a home up here. But I registered Wuhujian LLC at this address. And people on the internet are scary, bro. I got like kind of famous. And it turns out that you ban a guy. And if you ban a guy who's enough of a psychopath, they will make genuine threats on your fucking person, and they'll dox you and find you. It's weird. So anyways, I took all the money that those people who I banned paid me and made me an ad revenue, and I rent a nice apartment downtown with good security. And now here's me. It's a banana.
If you don't perform well, we're not gonna take it out on you because it's what is.
And so now I'm in the city.
After time, they're just coming back stronger, which is a very good prospect to anybody that is at home thinking they might be here one day.
I'm just so excited for the prospect of a new team.
Stream that happened recently? Nah, it's like over a year ago. This is how I moved.
Yes, okay, it's about time, and I'm glad you mentioned that because I want you guys to meet somebody. You know, we've got Tatabear, we've got Dan, we've got little Carnelito over there. Here is the Gen.G Tiger.
Does it have a name?
Nice to meet him. I should have.
His name is
found
Jennifer
out.
G.
This is the Jennifer G. And the reason I'm bringing this out
Jennifer
is because I
G?
want to take a look at the talent predictions and see if anybody went against Jennifer G. And
It's just Baby Vay. I'm going with G2. I'm going with G2.
G2. How do you guys feel about that one?
He's gonna be right.
I think Gen.G are demons.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. If they dropped a map,
matchup as this might make it look. G2 has continued.
yeah,
to
they dropped a
level
map
up
to
their opponents.
Fnatic.
Remember, they've had
Plus, was a
3-4 days
series.
off as well to
The
prep
series
and
was
kind of
heckin'
come back with
close.
a really good game plan against Gen.G.
Fnatic
There's a
took
lot of tape
Lotus.
on both these teams. So for me, it's honestly a really close matchup, even if I think Gen.G is favored.
I actually think G2 could win.
Like, to me,
And
I'm not 100% convinced that Gen.G is going to be able.
it would
to
just
do
be
this.
such a
Maybe
cool
that
story if
match
G2
against
won as well.
that was the
Because they essentially went from
Of course, if they lose today, they're
tier
not
2
out, but, they will be wonderful.
to, top of an international major in tier 1.
We are the only two people that also went for Heretics. So should we?
I'm
explain
coping for
ourselves?
NA.
You were looking
G2
at me.
win.
I was sending in my
G2
prediction,
win.
and you were looking at me.
I didn't want to be on
I
my
had
own.
Heretics marked, and you looked at me, and you gave me the disappointed look, and I was like, okay, mom.
I was like,
likely
send
do
it.
you guys
Also,
think it
all
is
I'm
that
saying,
Team Heretics win?
NA's the best region.
After seeing that, after seeing
We've won the
that
past 2 major
after
events.
seeing some of these performances were in big matches. Team Heretics is starting to fall
70-30.
apart.
What are you going to do?
For Team Heretics,
Yeah.
No.
NA's just going to stay winning.
75-35.
You can't say that that's not true.
How 100% works.
Yes, to me it is.
What?
I will give you 100%.
NA
I
won
believe
champs.
in
They
Boo, I
won
believe in
Masters
Benji, I
Madrid.
believe in Boo,
And now
I
they're going to
believe in
win
Brian,
Masters
I
Shanghai.
believe in Mini Boo as
Then
well,
they're
I
going to
believe
win
in
champs
Palatech,
in
I believe
Seoul.
in Neil, Weber, anyone else.
And 17 years of NA dominance will commence.
And I love that for you, but logically, 100 Thieves.
Professional teams in other regions are going to start eating burgers in an attempt to just try and mimic a fraction of the power that the North American teams are demonstrating, but it'll be too late.
Days off for a team like this could mean a lot. It could be a change night and day. They have already exposed all their weaknesses, and from time to time, from match to match, they have improved and fixed them. So it should be very, very scary
Spam your team's try code in chat. Bro, but G2's not a try code. It's a buy code. Does any team have a mono code? Like, can my team's short name just be like the letter W? Is that allowed?
No, I think it's actually pretty similar. I think it's about a 60
No?
for both these matchups. Gen.G
Could you
is
provide a
definitely favored, and I
source?
think that the fans are right to favor them in this.
Why not?
Yeah, especially with the run that they have for the entirety of the year, how pound for pound.
Where's the
players
rule?
Are getting better and better. I do believe that it's a 65-35 because G2, I believe that they're gonna do it
W
right. They're
versus
gonna get to the final,
Gen.G.
They're gonna win. They're gonna go back to America.
Provide me an example of a team using it. I don't have
But
to.
G2's run has already been
I
the
asked,
the
is it
wildest run
allowed?
we've seen
You
since Gen.G
confidently
last
stated
year.
as fact,
They can
no.
complete it, make it all the way to the
So I said,
finals
okay,
after
can you
having everyone
prove
count
it?
them out after
And the fact that
everything
no
they've
team has
been
done it
through.
before
It
doesn't
was
mean
an
it's against the
absolute miracle and an
rules.
incredible moment.
It's a
You know,
definitely a strong implication that it is, but it's not definitive proof. For example, it's not illegal for me to name my kid the letter W. Not illegal. But nobody's done it. So I couldn't be like, oh, well, no kid is named the letter W, and therefore it must be illegal. That's not how it works. Your logical reasoning is backwards. Show me the rule. Show me the rule. I feel like it's so unfortunate that ISO is the Chinese rep agent and bro has a 0% pick rate in pro.
Yeah, and they're still playing with a standard.
I do get nervous on stage. I have a thing where I hold my breath for 5 seconds. I feel like it's a pretty good tool to just analyze what's going around you.
Okay, so the top 4 are Heretics, Gen.G, 100 Thieves, G2. 2 NA teams, not surprised.
To be able to play there in front of all those fans is kind of like, that's always been a sort of dream for me.
Huge, what do you think of the Neon buffs and Brazeners for ranked? Don't know.
All of our eyes are set on that.
Haven't gotten to play them in ranked yet.
It definitely did suck watching all the other teams play these international tournaments.
And anybody who states anything about the changes as fact will get timed out because you annoy me. We haven't gotten to play them yet. And I'm not dealing with this shit at midnight.
1,000 people sold out. I'm just getting goosebumps thinking about it, man. It really does mean the world to me. And then there were 4.
Damn, you guys have your... Are these single character country codes?
So heading into the
Oh, they're the flags. These don't show up on stream.
They showed. They're not unbeatable.
I think Heretics boot's really good.
What
I
the?
think overall they're pretty weak. But 100 Thieves is on a warpath.
Bustia, they're gonna play against
the-
Benji Fisher. They're gonna play against Wood.
It's a fact
against
that
Ian.
Neon was buff. I'm not dealing with pedantic bullshit, bro. I'm timing you out.
All 4 of my teammates are the best
It's
players
too
in the
late.
world. Don't be nervous.
It's too late.
We're gonna destroy you.
I don't need you to try and find the line. Just trying to find the line is crossing the line. At the midnight watch party, all right? Grab your heckin' sleeping bag and vibe up, bro.
They know that it goes both ways.
A flawless round for G2.
Come on, baby!
세계적으로 알아봐주는 팀이기 때문에 오면은 좀 크나큰 접전이 될 것 같습니다. Based on how all the other teams have been playing, I think we both deserve to be here. 그런 것들의
Permission granted, go to sleep at 9 a.m. It's not 9 a.m. for me, man.
They're gonna play against
No one has named their child W. Elon Musk called by beer. No, he named his kid AE King 12 or something. He didn't name his kid W. Yeah, that thing, that AE. Anyone bring snacks? Well, so conveniently, it is now Friday for me by the most technical definition. And so Lisa and I ordered pizza that's arriving soon because it's Pizza Friday. I think they just knocked on our door. Yeah, Udon's going crazy. I think the pizza just arrived. Okay, Udon, okay. You're lucky we have thick walls here, Udon, or we'd be getting noise complaints.
Gen.G, they have been in this position before. They're just one away from back-to-back.
You know, chat, in my first Seattle apartment, I lived downtown. I moved to work at Uber, and it was like a modern building built in like, I want to say 2019. Very modern building. And it had like a ton of amenities. Oh, bet Lotus. This is a map Gen.G lost on to Fnatic. I digress. So I moved in at like 2019. Oh, no, sorry. The building was built in 2019. I moved in like 2020, a year later. And so I'd never lived in a modern like luxury building like this before. I just lived in cheap apartments, dorm rooms. And so these are things that I didn't realize happen in fancy apartments. So first was what they called like dual wall construction, which is here's you, here's your neighbor. You each have your own wall and there's a pocket of air between them. This is sick. I didn't hear anybody in this building. And they did the same for your fucking floors. So there'd be a pocket of air between your floor and your this guy's ceiling. Because on these modern high-rise buildings, they have this like metal frame and then they hang apartments off of it. Like that's how it works. That's how they do like all of these windows, because the windows provide no structural integrity. And so because they had these isolated pockets of air, you learn that you can kind of get really loud. And I started pushing it. So after my first year of living in that building, I bought a goddamn surround sound speaker setup with a subwoofer. I got a subwoofer. And I set this thing at first to less than its normal audio level. So if 0 is its like base level, I set it to -3. I was like, okay, well, let's not dial this thing up. But by like the end of my fucking lease there, I had this thing at like a +3. And I tested it. I would just walk into the hallway with this thing playing and I couldn't hear it. Just in the hallway, I couldn't hear it. Like just outside of my front door, I couldn't hear it. It was crazy. It was crazy. So anyways, the current building I'm in has similar construction and I haven't heard anything. My neighbors have a loud dog. I know that because I've met their dog in the hallway, not because I hear it barking in their apartment. I don't hear them. I don't think they hear me. I scream, dude, when I'm doing heckin' Valorant shit. It's crazy. All right, we've got the world's most straightforward Lotus king. It's literally double Fnatic comp. Bet.
And here again in Shanghai. I see this is his first ever international tournament, his first ever arena like this, and he's had some waves.
Door's super thick. Yeah.
Show his best on this stage. That's a big win condition for G2.
I think that especially the way that the defenses have been working, the head-to-head that I'm looking at is the Sentinels, where the performance that Meteor have been having.
Oh my goodness, my pizza's here. 1 sec, chat. I'm going to grab a slice.
Give a warm welcome to Achilles and Paperton.
Bro, I rolled my chair and it like rolled over my fucking blanket and I had to pick it up. It's all ruined.
Riled up and dive into this series. Desk talking about it, breaking it down, saying, is this going to be a 2-0? Is it possible to have that happen with these two teams? I think not. I think we're in for 3.
Absolutely. I feel the same way with the insane resilience that both these teams have shown throughout the event. The endurance that they have has been incredible. I love the way that both of these teams play, but this has to be almost a must-win for G2 to get things started off on the right foot, because if Gen.G comes out hot, they are a really difficult team to overcome.
For now, slow approach, everybody working their way forward. Pushing up over here towards this A side. Tap on the door, paranoia across, Munchkin getting clipped by that one, but Meteor tucked away and able to find 2. Back-to-back headshots as the kills come in. This slows up and shuts down everything that G2 wanted to get started here in the pistol.
Yeah, this is an unusual setup from Gen.G. Shifting Meteor over into that tree position with the nano. Some wall shots, not going to connect. A little bit of damage onto Icy.
Push up forward, able to find one lock. You're going to be taken down, but not before he's able to find JonahP. Now just Trent and Icy. Tap on the spike. Here at back sight, but a double setup here as they jump onto the corner. Trent will be able to find another. His texture will fall, but Icy just so damn low, trying to clear out some space.
Oh, am I missing pistol round?
Spike stranded, swing on the corner.
2-2-1, right, guys?
Actually taking away the third. Gen.G get the opening pistol.
Yeah, and this is really interesting here from Gen.G, not just with the setup that they brought into this round, but in my opinion, choosing defender side to start. Usually their better side on this map is attacker side. So they want to kind of get off on a strong start against G2's weaker side, which has been their attacker side. So really interesting setup, really smothers this initial push from G2. Then they're able to find some good kills there at the end, keeping G2 completely in check on that B site. Now over to their anti-eco, a Marshal, 2 Guardians, 2 Sheriffs here for the side of Gen.G. A few pistols bought for the side of G2. Some early spam. Meteor, though, gonna have to dip out. He's under a lot of pressure.
Backing away.
Oh, Lakia, what a headshot.
Yeah, finding one leaf. Trying to go
Pizza acquired.
he often does around B. Ends up getting shut down. Meteor.
Wait, G2 lost pistol?
In front, very much at risk as the swing is ready to come through.
What type of cheese bullshit did Gen.G whip out? They must have tricked us.
Again, G2 held at bay, seeking value, seeking some kind of kills, but Meteor
NA would never lose pistol in a fair battle of skill.
Again, Icy, last one standing. The tap on the door, they just want to go ahead and smother him, they will. Munchkin gets himself a piece. That's going to be a 2-0 start.
Yeah, and Meteor having a great start to this map.
Okay, let's lock in.
Already 3 orbs away from
Let's lock
finding it
in.
for himself. Some rifles going to be invested here for Gen.G on their bonus. Full rifles, a few half armors for G2.
Oh,
So far, so
so
good.
good.
And Meteor's been a real thorn in the side of
Munchkin
teams in this
baited
event,
for Meteor and
especially on this
tree.
defender side,
Meteor,
Killjoy.
I knew it.
Think back to those Ascent moments where he's getting
Tricks.
multiple triple kills, those 4Ks, things like that. He's incredibly sturdy, incredibly smart, knows when he can take space, knows when he has to give it up. You just saw it really well in that last round. He gave
Amount of
up.
firepower here.
Oh.
Available to
What?
Catching a straight headshot there on the Trent. And that is just brutality off the rip.
Wait, that's bullshit. Ref,
All right.
can we check that
I mean,
back?
this is a real
Can I
point of interest
challenge
for
the
me
play?
for G2 on this attacker side is how much rubble control are they going to be able to maintain? They're often a team that doesn't really fight for it too often, whereas Gen.G more than happy to. We see it all the time with them in Pacific, where they will scrap like heck.
Where'd that kill come
for
from?
rubble control.
Now it's going to be a double setup here. Over on that C site. A little bit of spray out from Leaf. Just trying to see if he can.
Has Tarek had more viewers than the actual Valiant channel? Oh, he always does. That's not new.
Quite just yet.
A lot of space being given up onto the B site. Just the alarm bot to check there. But so far, G2 continuing to just watch the extremities of the map. Worried about those lurks.
Ooh, Professor.
Of Meteor, from the likes of Munchkin. Sometimes even other players will go on a walkabout. But usually it's those two you got to be considerate of and got to be checking for it. So some util to clear rubble, knowing that Gen.G really does like to stick around in this area and try to crush you as you come out of A main, but continued walk
30
forward.
seconds left.
But you told that they used to clear lower rubble.
A little bit of noise made there by Texture as he hopped across, wanted to get himself through that smoke. But
Nice lineup. I think it's an overly specific lineup.
Knocked down to 56.
I don't think you should learn that one for solo
The
queue.
wall goes down. They don't spot anything now.
He's
Start reading that it's going to be a pivot
lining
here
up
to
with
the
a
B
circle
side,
on the
but
ground so they can be like a bit closer to A
Does give
lobby.
Icy a showstopper crucially. That very much could come into play here as they look to win in this bonus. Gen.G though.
Wait, Gen.G are kind of chilling.
Showstopper at the ready to push up out of the smoke. He has
Wow.
Able to take him down. Showstopper It doesn't matter. Valen fighting one, but Leaf getting another. Push up into the side. Meteor.
Bro, what?
Clear out this Omen and puts Leaf down to 11. A 3v2. Is Gen.G looking to start things off? 3-0.
What?
Aware of it, turns back, finds JonahP. They know that Leaf is low. They know that he's on his low.
Ooh.
Gets the tap. Shuts
No.
down. Karon just wide swings, finds the kill, and Gen.G.
Wait, that
gets
one
the bonus
tap
conversion.
jiggle was clean though.
Unbelievable patience here from Gen.G, and Texture getting a freebie off the rip really opens up a lot of space for them to control the map.
Dude,
Keep it under their control.
JonahP got robbed. They randomed him in the A-Link smoke.
Insane stuff here from Texture. The Prowler gets the information and he just sneaks right behind him. Beautiful positioning from the duelist of Gen.G.
Wait, Valen shot.
The numbers start
Holy
to
shit,
crumble
Valen killed
because they lose
Texture
that player early.
without knowing he was there too. Valen just pre-fired the corner.
For the side of G2. Gen.G off to a roaring start, and this has to be so scary for this G2 squad because Gen.G
It's just a second too late.
coming back. When they start to heat up, that's when they get scary. That's when they look unstoppable, and they're already seemingly in that form.
Yeah. Minor investments here as the Stingers come through pretty much across the board.
It's okay. Everyone knows Lotus is defender
Still wanted to
sided.
be able to do some damage here, but Meteor crucially 7-1. Lockdown already available for him. And he's already
Oh my god, did he even see him?
picks him off, shuts down JonahP on the approach, and everybody else once again sent scrambling. They have the spike in hand.
Okay.
Now seemingly no hope in hell. Where do you try to go?
Gen.G
Meteor,
looked fucking incredible. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Damage dealt is still severe, 42 and 45.
Their setups are
Between these
so
last two remaining
good.
players.
Usually those stingers so good for Valen.
I mean, weapon can be recovered, but they don't even want to make the noise. So it's still just the stingers in hand. Prowler just got one, swing onto the corner, but Karon
By the way, tier 3s, you have to remind me, at the start of the tier 3 Friday stream tomorrow morning, in like 10 hours or whatever,
Another heater already.
you need to say who's,
You know, not
you have to tell us what the
end of the world
surprise
there
is.
for the side of G2, but
That'll
he seems
remind
so
me,
clean, so
because there's
snappy
a
with it,
surprise.
just a little bit of a peek of the head
And
from
I'm gonna
Leaf.
be out of it.
That's all he needs to spam him through the wall, take him down.
One enemy
You can
remaining.
see that Gen.G
The surprise will be at the
so well
start
coordinated.
of the tier 3
Great
Friday
push and
stream.
pull at the end there between Karon and Munchkin. Great util timing from Munchkin there to make sure that the round is cleaned up.
Telling
Now
you
have
that there is a
lockdown
surprise
considered
should be
still
enough, because now you guys will
early
want to
pressure
know, and so you'll
on
ask.
the Rebel, early orb, and that's going to be showstopper for Texture.
And then I'll remember.
Oh,
Bro, nope. How, both of these teams are incredible.
Nice and early, and that's
The
the
number of
G2
kills
need.
we've seen this
Get
game,
themselves on the board.
where nobody's seen each other, is insane.
Backing away, but
Yeah.
Gen.G now rescaling up into B.
They're just so wary of this B site with that showstopper available.
It's like 30% of the frags
Create a little bit more space.
are just
See if you can bait it out in another situation.
can't even shoot back.
Under pressure there. Has to back out. Toxic screen down.
Playing forward, spots one over at Rock, has to back away. Quick TP, works his way back over into the side properly. G2 still looking to poke and prod here. And with that man advantage,
Who
feeling
invented
the most
pizza
comfortable.
shop?
Yeah, and they're really trying to
Like John Philip
understand where
Pizza?
the showstopper is. They're trying to get that info as best as they can. For now, because of the man disadvantage for Gen.G,
Mario?
they had to slot a few extra players over. Finally, Meteor going to be heading over to C, but this is okay. You have the lockdown to play for retake.
I don't think that's
Immediately
right.
sense it, just look at the play of timing, but JonahP able to find Lakia. Another advantage here for the side of G2. And can go
That's a
just
really good
outside of the radius
seize.
here. Arbok gonna be sent, showstopper at the ready. Texture looking for the angle, looking for the push, but he's gonna be shut down.
Bro!
Meteor fighting two. Karon getting a piece, and suddenly we're in a 2v2.
How did they get A-Link
The creep forward,
control?
He spotted him, he stayed it. Meteor! He is playing like a
JonahP
god
got
now.
that kill
That's the
blind.
last hope for him. Tap onto the spike, waiting for the push forward, and Meteor!
He got that kill blind.
Piece. The defuse and the 5-0 start. This guy is electric today.
The extinction level event is back. Meteor coming in.
Bro,
with
show me
full
this
force.
guy's POV on this
Absolutely
retake.
dashing G2's hopes and dreams. 5 in a row for Gen.G to start. And Meteor, unbelievable how snappy he is.
Nah.
So good with this Phantom.
This last kill is really well played.
Aware of that positioning of JonahP, and usually the Professor's so good in those clutches.
He has
Oh, they're
been.
calling him
He's
the
put it on
Professor now.
display. the clutches that he's had.
The nickname
to
is
get the team this
Come to the
far.
Casters.
Meteor right now, I'm looking at the scoreboard, and it's scenes that we have not seen. 14-2.
What's the name of that observer people like to flame as a meme?
That's insane. In 5 rounds, almost 3 kills a round. that
Anybody
he's
remember?
averaging right now.
And yes,
Prius?
a much
Bet.
needed timeout
I'm gonna
for the
start
side of
praising
G2.
Prius for shit that he doesn't deserve credit
But
for.
certainly not out.
As a
His
counter
team would
meme.
not have gotten here without being able to pull
Damn,
off
the
one of
casters
the
know he's called the
craziest of
professor?
craziest comebacks
Good
that we
comms,
have ever
Prius.
seen on a VCT stage. We know to never underestimate them. But right now, Gen.G and Meteor in particular are looking like a completely different beast. But Fallon, we've seen it time and time again, that slow start, that build up, that download of his opponents, starting, really
Leave it to
understanding
Prius to keep the
how they like
casters
play the
up
map
to date
and picking them to pieces. That is still very
on the
much possible.
nickname
We
lingo.
see that ball get rolling here for G2.
Yeah, and it looks like this time on this eco.
Is
they're
it
gonna
the
try to
same
challenge
meteor that
for Rumble
killed the
space.
dinosaurs?
Paranoia at the ready for Karon. You got Locky and Texture.
Nah, bro.
Follow up on this Rebels crunch.
The dinosaur killing meteor would have like
Damage at
2
Odin,
million
something to
kills.
consider here for G2.
You got a long way to go.
Could be a fast one.
Bro, they
Smoke here, Texture, not even needing the haunt to connect. Able to find one, and immediately the shutdown coming through.
what do you do?
Is the eco round, so
Holy fuck. There's nobody
as
see.
concerned here, but the aggression that Gen.G are putting on display at the moment. G2 struggling to fight back against it. Meteor tucking away. Nice shot from JonahP.
Oh my god, they'll never clear him, dude. Like, you'd never clear that.
2 quick kills. Munchkin bringing it into
Because he's the C player.
Yep. So now we see what the timeout
That's such a
was
good
really
bait.
for here for G2. I mean, I think A may be just part of the equation if they're going to really have success, because Meteor's making B and C just completely untenable. Good luck getting through that wall that he is creating single-handedly. Now you got the same kind of stack here for Gen.G. Again, Paranoia off the rip.
Is Gen.G overcooked though? Bro, how do you overcook this?
From Leaf to begin. He needs one more kill for a lockdown of his own. He's going to send Gen.G behind the toxic screen to wait this out, but the spot onto Karon takes him down.
They're up
Very nice
6-0.
reply, but Texture able to reply, so it's just going to be a trade out here on the Omens.
On defense, Lotus.
Tap onto the door. Lock here, trying to hold some space. Spraying through the wall, trying to find some connections. And Icy's going to be taken down to 14. Gets the spot.
Bro.
Trent dead, and Spike spotted.
Bro, look at this. Munchkin's like, oh my god.
JonahP not reading it at all. Munchkin plays it patient. And now just backs away. Some spray through and some damage dealt. Finally, Munchkin still safe. And the counter spray coming back through from Tree. Still sends
Chat, why do we even want to be good at this game? Being good looks so fucking not fun. Am I wrong? This looks so stressful, no?
Almost got him.
Certainly would have found the kill. Was able to clear it out.
These guys are way too fucking good.
With Odin's in hand, Dexter will find Leaf as he goes creeping forward. Icy replying with one of his own, but at 14 HP. What more can you do? A couple players low on health, yes, but Munchkin will find it.
The round is so crazy, no?
The timeout, the buy.
How do you get value?
It's starting to look dire. I mean, yes, this is, again, G2's weaker side of this map. They have, in this event, generally been better on their defender side. But at this point, you need to win some rounds.
Better on defender side. I like that.
You know, 8-4 would be
How
fine.
many does G2 need to win it out on defense?
That's great. You can probably
Dare I say 0?
definitely challenge
I
Gen.G
think
on this map. We know
G2
they're
could
capable
take
of
it
We
from
know what kind
0
of comebacks they
12.
can create. It's just a matter of getting there at this point. A little bit of counter spam again.
Surely we just hit C now, right? I mean, that's what G2 seem to be thinking, but surely it's a little predictable.
Gen.G not far off already. A lot of the
They're going for it.
having begun.
It's gonna be a retake. Gen.G have hella fucking util though.
Hands on a snake bite, but widely he's gonna be
The
fine.
problem is Gen.G, they have Yups, the Viper ult, and now they have Fatal and Omen ult.
Coming out, Munchkin looking to try to make Waterfall a little bit more
For the retake.
assailable, but with the lockdown in play, they have to back off of this.
So I feel like they're gonna Fatal and then they're gonna Omen ult somewhere dumb, and Karon's gonna kill 4.
That will allow the plant to come through.
I said it. Karon's gonna kill 4.
Fallon pulling off the angle. Now the pit in play here from the side of JonahP. It's G2 and the strong
Fatal.
to be able to try to find this first round win, but Icy gonna be hounded down.
Well, there's 4
Off
left.
the rip as the Nightfall crashes across. A couple players gonna be spotted. The drop down.
Oh, we didn't know him at all.
Front of the enemy Viper, not quite spotting him out, but now finding him. Pit. It's been eliminated. The K. They'll just wait it out. Build up those HP bars. 5v3 for the retake.
They have to get through.
Disgusting.
No tap on the spike quite just yet. There it is.
Oh.
Clear out. It's gonna be good.
Meteor gets one there.
Trent, both finding a piece. Karon clearing out. 2v1. Leave. Now bring it to the 1v1. Lockyer last man standing, but he's already abandoned.
Let's fucking go, G2. We're on the board, baby. Nobody wins 8 in a row against us. You let them know.
Great staggering of their ultimates to bait out some of Gen.G's
Nobody
big ultimates
takes
as well.
NA to an
Viper's pick cleared.
8-0.
Even though Gen.G has the Nightfall in
Let's
response,
go.
you're still able to get that plant down and buy yourself a ton of time to get into these post-plant positions. Trent, beautiful sprays, beautiful readjustment on the texture. Finds himself
Watch it be a 13-1.
they can get that round.
It might be.
Much needed round. However, Gen.G very close to being into
I mean, hey,
another
Gen.G
favorable
are just
cycle
trying.
of their own.
Imagine I get to go to
Lockdown
bed at like
showstopper
1.
away each for Meteor and Texture respectively. Although Icy does have his showstopper as well. Oh, didn't clear the haunt.
The reveal, that's going to be the showstopper here. On the chase, spots him, sends it, doesn't find the kill. Lockyer still going to be back early with Trent, able to pitch him out there with that Odin. Texture trade at the same time.
Watch party with Ananas. Does he have permissions? Is he live right now?
Consecutively, Munchkin, Zach, lurking, waiting, snapping. Moves over, finds one, but cannot get more. He gets a dink on the Trent, actually.
Yeah.
Down to 22 HP. But still, G2 maintaining advantages here for themselves. Movement going to be heard. Pings coming down. They know that they're on this approach in towards B. Smoke sent.
He's live and watching? Then he definitely does.
Not ready for it at all, but Fallon is ready for it all. 3 kills picked up.
Is he asking to watch party with me? Or is chat asking me to watch party with him?
Not clearing that haunt fully costs him big time, and that gives the
Yeah,
opportunity.
this is simple. If he's asking, he can type in my chat and I'm down.
Good trades for G2. That really breaks things open for them. You know, Munchkin plays behind this box well enough, but once he's isolated,
But I'm not going to
it's really
impose.
difficult to find any success. And Valid is going to be outsmarting his opponents, hiding in the corner.
I'm grabbing some more pizza. 1 sec.
The economy, the pockets of Gen.G are deep, so they're able to grab another Odin. Curious, no operator yet for Texture. Seems like part of the game plan.
Bro.
Some damage done to it.
I can't hear the audio. I just took my headphones off to go get more pizza, but I'm seeing the Odin spam.
More likely to be shut down. Nano's going to be locked
V
in.
Hempo, thank you so much for the prime, dude.
Other KJU tilt.
Ate all your pizza? Dude, we're on round 9 of map 1. How did you eat all your pizza?
He's just looking for a timing. He pushes up. He's able to find Fallon. Confirms that the
Okay,
spike
wait.
is here, but
I
he already knew
okay, I
that.
took my headphones off to go get pizza, but I'm
Cross
watching the
Odin
round.
sprayed through. Munchkin able to avoid that, but Showstopper
He
sent.
get
Shuts down
Rosa.
immediately. Icy able to find the
G2
kill.
have
A little bit
momentum.
damaged up and out leave. Trying to come online. Finds himself 2. And that's going to be
Look
Lockyer,
at
last
this.
one.
Look at
Just
this.
now rotating over. Here at Waterfall.
And he's gonna. This is a 7-13 chat.
Isolated as there's a paint shell available.
I'm
on the
calling
opposite
it.
Side. On dodge, spray opened up, looking for the kill. Just hair too high, can't quite find it. Lockyer might just have to make the call to save.
Yeah, no point really in continuing to try to push forward there. But now you're starting to see G2 playing really well for those trades. I think Meteor just feeling himself a little too much there. You could call that an overheat, I suppose. He did get one, but still had that lockdown, still had the opportunity to maybe kind of fall back and play for a retake potentially there for Gen.G.
Okay, chat. While I was grabbing my pizza, I'm back. I had an epiphany.
Now G2
So the Odin right now is kind of a little too weak.
starting to make sure that all their
You know,
angles are
we
covered.
only see like 1 Odin on either side per round,
G2 style.
while we're seeing like 4 fucking rifles. You know?
Hasn't just been
So
one
what
superstar
if?
kind of
Hear me out.
railroading. No, not at all. Everybody's had their
When
moments for this
Neon
G2 squad.
is running, she can fire the Odin completely accurately.
Valen, he's always really
All the
strong.
time.
Leap is nuts, especially with the Outlaw. Really nuts with that.
Yay or
That
nay?
really opens up
You think it's good or you
opportunities
think
for
it's
G2,
bad?
but in general, when it's a team effort, things really start to rock and roll for G2. And now it's going to be Gen.G's turn to take a timeout. See if
Yay?
they can
That was
maybe stop
balanced?
the bleeding here. 3 in a row.
That's a Neon buff, not an Odin buff? Fuck, you're
Things to
right.
consider.
What if
Yep, I mean, again, we're starting to see those gears shifting here for G2.
The Odin now
That
has
snowball
50
built up,
bullets,
looking for a run back.
but they
Five, the best
do
they can muster here on the
twice as
attacking
much
side, but
damage.
That's still not going to be comfortable, spacing there for Gen.G,
Hmm?
considering how things started off. So they're trying to
Hmm?
put an end to this one. G2 starting to come alive, starting to show us
One bullet
them
headshot.
in this tournament that have gotten to this point, gotten them into this upper
That's like a
final.
3-bullet body shot.
No doubt about it. And I think for Gen.G, it's probably just talking more about being aware of your ultimates, being aware
What if it had
of how you can use
25
them,
bullets
be aware of your
and
spacing a
did
little bit
4
better.
times the
Let's make sure we're
damage?
going for the coordinated plays, not the hero plays.
What if rifles had twice as many
When you're in a
bullets but
non-ban
half?
situation like Meteor was earlier, yeah, of course he's got to
That
go
would
for
just
those
be
and
the
comes
fucking
up with them.
Ares, dude.
Moments like that before,
That already
maybe just
exists.
a little bit more pause before you guys start really trying to hound G2 on those executes. Really paint shells, taunt, TP up on top of rubble, and Locky has found one with the spam.
This Odin gameplay is crazy.
Finds one. Texture going to be tucked back here. Over at that connector, just waiting. This JonahP pushing forward, looking to try to take some space. Smoke going to be dissipating. 2 out in front of him. Texture only will find 1. Can't readjust. Karon now going to be noted. JonahP looks to hold forward. Nightfall going to be sent. Connecting only on the counter now. The lockdown in play, but Jonah's able to collect the kill. Now at 3v3.
Yo, Narrow Jet, no talking about games that are not made by Riot Games during the watch parties, buddy. Final warning.
Now Jonah held at bay. Spike still not held to half. Trent able to find one. Munchkin going to be taken down. G2 looking to continue upward. The push on the corner, and Lockett cannot make it happen. Now it all falls.
Oh my
Meteor
God!
just instantly headshot
Did
through the
Trent
corner.
just dead zone?
And he has to make
Being
the call to back off.
dink that guy with Odin?
Running this one back. A 4th round win found.
What a fantastic use of the Nightfall there, anticipating that there was going to be a lockdown and that they needed to leave that space. Make sure that that flank angle that Karon could create was dealt with and handled. That opens up a little bit of extra space. Texture trying to get a little bit cheeky. This
Okay,
time
what
with
if
reaction
the Odin
from the
were a
side of
secondary
G2.
weapon?
But I really like the way that G2 is starting to trade these ultimates.
So you could
They're getting
carry
the
a
better of
rifle
Gen.G
too.
in a lot of these situations. And this is something that G2 has done really, really well so far this event.
That's it. That's like what I'm
Really
proposing.
aware of how their opponents are
Buy
going to use their
Op
ultimates and
plus
how they can
Odin
strike
for 7,900 credits.
them so far. That early push out, he's dead.
The Haunch is now being
The
cleared.
ultimate loadout.
Reveal out onto 3 and Texture able to collect that one. Setups over at A continuing to be a thorn in the side here of G2. But we've been seeing more of that clutch, more of that perseverance from them.
What if Odin gave you plus 150 HP? Nah, that would break the core gameplay loop.
That would be huge.
You're clearly
Do that, then
trolling,
it's
bro.
Definitely game on. Because their defender side is really nasty to deal with. But for now, trying to spread the map a little bit more. JonahP trying to see what info he can get over on the C site. Karon, all alone, doesn't like what he sees over on the other side. Some of that util. Start creating some presence. Lakia scooching over to the door. No Odin this time. Spam through. Trent does have one of his own. For now, G2 is just going to use that. Yeah, they're just trying to buy some
Yeah,
attention over
okay
that
to say
direction,
that
keep
Valorant
players
is better than a
leaning
tactical
towards that
shooter
A
made by a
side.
certain other company.
Seemingly
No,
set
because
up
that's
with a C-head.
cringe.
That util so good. Gives a lot of information
People
over to
enjoy what they enjoy. It's not a dick measuring contest.
Prowler's cleared out, swing on the corner, Trent. Trying to find
Oh
the
my
wall bang shot
God,
in the
look at him
meantime.
with this Odin.
Towards that C-side, able to
Is
find one
that
bang,
really an
close down,
Odin?
Able to steady the aim, finds the headshot. Picks off the enemy fade. TP now, outside of Mound here from the side of Karon. Arriving as they look to try to surround, swarm onto these G2 players, but Jonah
Oh my
pushing forward, taking the
God.
space at Waterfalls, able to find one. Now a 3v2. Certainly a winnable position.
Knew that Lakia was weak. A really nice push out there from JonahP, understanding
Can
the state
G2?
of the game.
If G2 win this round, it's like insane, right? Holy, what happened?
Into the 2v2.
Since
Absolutely
when
winnable
does
here for the
Valorant
squad.
play out
For this
this way?
pairing.
7-0? 7-5?
His way forward. Just outside
Okay,
Waterfalls.
I shouldn't jinx it, but
Scaling up.
statistically,
Poison
wow,
over,
he's
pushes out
such a
timing.
god.
The backstab potential. He's played it patiently.
His timing is fabulous. Let's fucking go!
JonahP, the clutch Meister fights another in G2. They get the 5.
Welcome to the College of Clutch.
They were
Your
holding that
professor,
smoke
JonahP.
until the moment he
Classes in
peeked out.
session.
Like,
Absolutely insane stuff from him.
he's actually just brilliant.
Look at it. It's like, oh,
And then he's just like me for real.
He forces it over the line. What a four-piece.
If he went like half a second earlier, it's over. Yeah, it's just game sense diff, dude. He just felt the timing. He's done that play a million times, and he just is like, I'm gonna go at this time.
Another Omen player moment.
Isn't that a crazy score at halftime?
오늘 백티 상대로 경기 전에는
Hey,
긴장을
G2 are the best team in the world, bro.
만만치 않은 적수였고
2-0.
왜냐면은 저희가 라운드를 많이 땀에도 불구하고 그들이 하는 것에 대해 주저하지 않고 계속 트라이를 해가지고 라운드를 잘 따라온 거에 대해서 무척 잘하는 팀이라고 생각했고 저희가 원래 아이스박스를 못하는 팀이 아닌데 저희가 좀 실수들이 많았거든요. 그 실수들을 줄여갔기 때문에 저희가 100 tips에
Is it really his timing if he went when the orb was dropping? Yeah, he could have gone earlier.
플레이를 잘 해가지고 잘 이긴 것 같습니다.
He chose to wait till it dropped.
Tasana going to be able to collect one kill. Locking it taken down, but Boostio traded out.
He was just standing there. He could have gone earlier.
But it's going to be Munchkin who's filling the kill feed. But Munchkin gets himself an ace. 2 clean taps, 5 kills.
말만 신인이지 신인 같은 건 없다고 생각을 하고요. 저 같은 경우에는 왜냐면은 모두가 프로 선수인 경기에서 이제 처음 들어오건 안 들어오건 결국 그 자리에 서게 되는 데까지는 그 타이틀이 있기 때문에 프로 게이머를 시작한다고 해서
10-5 is really good for G2, no? Yeah, G2 have him right where they want him.
같은 프로 게이머로서 열심히
Not really.
가지고 그렇게 임했기 때문에 저는 딱히 제가 신인이라고 생각하지 않고
I believe this map is attacker-sided. Yeah, it's the most attacker-sided map in the pool.
Very much humbled. The latter half.
To be clear, it's not that attacker-sided. Like, the game is very balanced right now.
Exactly what the desk was talking about, what we were talking
but
about. You can never count
attacker-sided.
No. They're amazing. Like you were talking about the adjustments that they're able to make with Valen and the coaching staff from Josh and company. I mean, just so smart. Gen.G, yes, this is generally the better side of the map.
That is
so
pro play statistics, not ranked.
Rounds enough for Gen.G.
In ranked, every map is defender-sided by quite a bit.
G2 does sometimes.
Because you don't have to coordinate with 5 people at once on defense.
Point of attack, stall you out, and find those opportune timings to shut you down. Really did a great job of it against Heretics. Now, JonahP backed off a bit by the util of Gen.G. You know he's in there, but this is taking too long for Gen.G.
Zero is crazy, no? They have a read. This is analyst diff.
That stairs angle taken by Trent could be difficult.
Swing through, but Jonah
wow.
into the body spray. Munchkin going to be taken down.
Is this stream on YouTube, chat? I want to count the frames on that. JonahP reacted in fucking...
Meteor now dead.
I deadass think that was like 100 milliseconds.
This is going to be so tricky.
That did not look natural.
The heaven angle, our Gen.G, but that boombot is a good job.
I think we had a spectator bug. It is. I'm going to look after this round. I legit think that has to be a spectator bug. It was too fast. Like, that looked robotic. G2 win? That's a huge pistol round. Okay, one sec, chat.
Holds on to his life.
Sorry, this is actually...
him, however, Texture dodges it.
Okay, we're at 60 FPS. Let me show you this.
This is taking too long. Stairs angle taken by Trent. Could be difficult.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14. Nah, bro, I'm just sleepy. I'm actually just slow as fuck. That's a normal fucking 200 MS reaction, and I'm just asleep. I'm slow. It's making him look fast.
Do any damage here for Gen.G on this eco, or if G2 is going to tie things up at 7-7. Baby door going to be cleared. Meteor drifting over towards the B direction.
Leaves swinging way out wide. Smoke. First one dissipating. There's the push. There's the kill. Stinger able to
oh my god.
Leaf somehow
How'd it go from 7-0 to 7-6? It was a tactical 7-0. You wouldn't get it. You're probably not North American.
Played that angle so nice, Achilles.
Any NA player can tell you about the 7-0 gambit.
Swings forward, finds the headshot. Meteor going to be taken down, not allowing for that Sheriff to do any damage. The push up. Munchkin and Lockheed to see if they can.
It was still really fast. It was, but it's a normal really fast. It's a human achievable really fast.
Now they're just holding on to all
It's a really fast that's achievable by even someone like JPC, in fact. And that's 15 frames is 250 milliseconds.
He knows those Sheriffs really strong.
Anyone here can do that.
Trent worry about a double face as Lockheed is taking some pot shots. Looks like Plant won't be allowed to come through, but it's going to be a swift.
You mean race car driver? I think you mean Formula 1 driver fast.
Back. Going to play a little bit more unpredictably, but 3 players getting ready to push out of this angle. It's going to prove to be difficult.
No, speak for me, Hughes. I will. If you score a speed slower than 250, it's hardware diff, not human diff.
Connecting, and he will be taken down. 3 members left standing. All the Bulldogs going to be carried over here. I'll swap over the Guardian as the defuse comes in, and we are tied up at 7-7.
And a lot of little things that G2 does so well. Whether it's the way that Leaf is able to use the mound to isolate those fights.
Watch this huge. Okay.
Challenge 2 players at once.
If this Russell's my Jimmies, you're in trouble.
A chance at a third. Can't quite convert.
Does this even work? Watch
trying to
this
challenge Munchkin
huge.
in a 1v1, waiting until he has help. Waiting
Nothing
until
here
he
is
has a crossfire angle
watchable. Am I
set up.
crazy?
It's really, really good, disciplined, patient play from the side of G2. You do have Locky as Nightfall.
Less than 250 hardware diff? No, like slower than 250. So higher than 250.
Gen.G looking to see if they can stop the bleeding, because it's been 7 in a row now for G2, just answering right back.
Both teams just very streaky so far.
If you're consistently scoring higher than 250, it's because you have a shit setup. Not because you're that slow.
How dominant they have been. Gen.G got to be sweating.
Look at the defenses they have here with all this KJ utility. This is going to be so tricky if Gen.G keeps pushing this direction.
Push forward, Texture just drifting right into lead.
Bro,
They won't be able to flush him out.
can
Nice
G2
tap to the
like...
wall, Munchkin.
Can G2 win this round? I think they can recover that Vandal.
Still an opportunity here for G2 to convert this bonus round. Nightfall trying to charge Icy out.
Wow.
Nice readjust. Finds one, but he's not ready for the push from Valen. So he's able to go ahead and put another.
Dude, Valen's a hero.
Play here for Gen.G. TP going to be heard. Munchkin spotting another. Has to back away. It's going to be the haunt reveal, and Valen nearly locked in place.
Do they know?
Does avoid the C's. Lock here.
They don't know.
Just swinging in to drop. He falls down now. Already.
Are they going to win bonus?
2 players left here from Gen.G. Meteor able to equalize.
Gen.G are so fucking good. Gen.G are so good.
Finds those 2 kills. Valen, can he make it happen? Spot first, tries to drag it across, tries to realign.
Oh, thank you, Valen. I needed to see that. Makes me feel better.
That's not as clean as you'd like for Gen.G. Just kind of
Okay, I've got 2 slices of pizza left, chat, which I'm saving
they're able to brute force their way through it, but at what cost?
for later.
You're losing a lot of guns. And Meteor once again bailing out Gen.G here, 19-9 on this map. But after that 14-2 start, it's been a little bit quieter.
Kind of pizza? Cheese pizza.
Huge. Seems like Gen.G just not quite aware of some of the positionings. You know, Lakia not ready for the player at drop, even though I believe a Caesar connected there earlier. It's a little bit off.
It's interesting. The way that these 2 teams approach defense is so different. Gen.G were practically dumping half of their util A every round. And G2 are just like doing nothing, eh?
Just buying a little bit of time and space over towards A. As usual, just going to leave Munchkin to anchor down that rubble position. Try to change directions towards the other side of the map. This is pretty typical for the side of Gen.G. You're going to have Munchkin over at Rubble. You're going to have Meteor towards B. And you're going to have the other 3 trying to make attention wherever they think they can find space.
Oh, that's huge.
It's a decent read here for Leaf. Just the Prowler sees a lot of players, though. And he's going to hightail it out of there. Let's see if Gen.G commits.
Lucky to walk away unscathed. No tags going to be found there. There's Munchkin working his way forward.
Why did G2 have a stinger? On their bonus, did they force 1 rifle? Is this angle tech?
More over towards the door.
This angle has to be tech.
Munchkin just sat, waiting. Trying to see what kind of info he can get, trying to see what kind of timing he can find. Here's some movement.
Munchkin.
There's still a late lurk though from JonahP.
Gets everything.
Could end up trading this one back. As he turns back for a brief little moment, Munchkin still just holding on the angle. The team now starting to rotate over to A.
Clear it.
Rescaling, taking position, and Munchkin now ready for it.
Fuck.
Flushes him out. And Jonah still sat here. They might think that this site has been evacuated.
Oh, Killjoy's behind him, bro. What?
Shot's gonna be found. JonahP gonna be taken down. Plant coming through with just a second to spare. But everybody deafened. Paint shells landing. Lakia trying to stay alive. Texture holds the line for now as Trent gonna be taken down.
Lakia just got the craziest kill.
Gen.G
He was
now
full running.
really wise to the angles of approach. Icy trying to find weapon textures and having none of it. Another
Damn.
ping. Another player at drop.
Damn.
Trying his luck. Leaf finds one. Texture will be taken down. Readjust from Karon, able to find that. Now Leaf in a 1v2. Stinger in hand. We've seen what kind of damage this can deal.
Ping pong.
Holding on it. Meteor though will
Well
be able to
played,
get him through
Gen.G.
the
Well
box.
played.
9-7, Gen.G again winning, stretching this lead, but it is so narrow.
But when did this
G2
game
are
become
fighting back
close?
tooth and nail.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, great awareness here from Trent. But the real damage is that Munchkin gets so much space and he's able to call
Chat, can you
over
shut
the
up
players
about
of
reaction
Gen.G
time
to this
already?
site
I make
to get
one
the plant
statement
down
about
just
it, and
in
you guys
time.
are all booting
So
up
even
human
though,
benchmark
yes,
until
Meteor
the
does
stream
get taken
ends.
down first, it's just a matter of them being able to get to the plant and get into those post-plant positions. Good job by Gen.G reading those drops. G2 kind of falling one by one there, and they're back to an eco of their
Is
own.
all your
You have a
fall
lockdown.
who's?
Maybe they can find an
Oh my
opportunity.
god!
What?
Leaf, so damn snappy, so damn accurate, and now Munchkin, so damn overwhelmed.
Wait, these picks are huge. That's
What a start from G2.
yeah. They can recover that rifle. They've got Killjoy.
This is a
ult?
great counter read because they know that Munchkin was playing alone on this A site last time, and they punish it with this overstack.
Weapons
Really
taken.
smart stuff.
Yep. Lockdown now in play. Leaf looking to hold him at bay. Push forward though, Lakia. So going to clear this out, is able to do so. Ultimate punished. 5v3 with a recovered Vandal. G2 in a fantastic position as Lakia. Getting sprayed, getting tagged.
Ooh, this plant's really good though.
Sees to try to lock him in. Sends out his own, just trying to create some space, trying to buy some time here for the team.
Do you ever consider Omen ulting on
Lingering
flank?
along the side itself within that smoke.
He gets another kill. He has the Nightfall.
On to the ready. Can he find a timing?
It doesn't matter.
No. Karon taken down.
This guy in the smoke is kind of dangerous. Oh, now he's not.
Jump out of the smoke block here, readjust to find two.
Hey, okay, he's kind of dangerous.
Again, just overwhelmed and G2
Dude, that first
coming away
shot
with
from
around
Leaf,
keeping
peeking
it
C
so very
mound,
close.
was
What
ridiculous.
a read in response to get themselves a
All right, you
Mastercard
fuckers.
Christie.
I
This is
told you to
genius
shut
at
up.
work.
Yeah, just incredible stuff
You
here.
get-
Leaf is so clean with this Sheriff. And then on
Go.
the other side,
Drop
on the
it.
other extremity
Go
of the map,
talk in another
they're
channel.
able to take down Munchkin for free. They don't even get traded in that. That's just disgusting.
I wasn't
Just sees
playing.
the
I
V
wasn't
texture,
playing.
Takes him down off that one way. Incredible, incredible stuff. Ooh, even got the dink there to Valen.
This is not turning into a chat where you guys start dropping links about reaction time scientific studies. It's 1 a.m.
Big ults, though, for Gen.G here.
We're watching
Nightfall,
Leaf hit
showstopper
cool
in
shots, and we're all typing, wow, what a shot in chat.
He's staying safe. Things coming out, but yeah, triple push out of B.
They're gonna be ready for this. Oh, he backs off.
Just wanting to clear out some util on the opposite
Guys,
side.
he hasn't hit a
Willing
shot
to
yet.
overstay.
Guys, stop.
G2 still playing it safe.
They've left the C site completely open here. Valen is shifting in that direction, but all of that KJ util gambled on the A site, trying to go against the tendencies of Gen.G. They really like to work their way towards A, maybe a pivot B here and there. But with C being left open, see if Gen.G can find their
Watch like
opportunity.
only embarrassing
How much of
shots
their
get
ultimates they
landed
invest
this
on
round.
Showstopper, finding the spot. Off the haunt reveal, Texture able
No
to take
shots
down
yet.
Valen. That was the first line of defense swiftly dealt with. Plant going to be coming through here. Nightfall available.
You can't be saying, wow, what a
Defense
shot
to
to
the
that
spike.
fucking Raze ult, dude. He threw it at the ground.
Hair off some of these critical retake ultimates that
Threw it at the
Showstopper
ground.
available to them.
JonahP
I
on a
took
really
it.
late lurk.
Threw it on the
Damage down here, Lock.
Oh, damn.
Icy able to find it with a paint shell. Nice lob into the back. Finds one, keeps the numbers
What
a little bit closer.
These guys
here.
aren't even
Counter
seeing
spray.
each other, man.
Tag. Karon, however, now down low. Meteor able to find one, but JonahP finishing off Meteor.
Their retakes are so drilled.
Kill found JonahP, picking up Karon, the spray, eventually connecting his texture. Tries to find the kill, challenges in, looks for the final, and he will have it.
That's so well played by both of them,
Those last
dude.
players standing, but Gen.G scraped by with a round win.
Both of them played that so well.
Comes in.
It's scary.
What's interesting is
G2 are wallbang pre-firing the common defense, the common post-plant hold angles. Ping-ponging every swing. Gen.G immediately resetting double swinging sight here is crazy that they can do it together like that.
So good. So smart. Texture now starting to find.
Yeah, 3 of them. Trent, Valen, and JonahP.
Things also a bit rough in the G2.
And JonahP has looked just insane.
Here on this map already throughout this tournament that is not going to stop them.
What are your odds on a Munchkin multi-kill?
Guardian, it's
I just remember the JonahP Ascent KO VOD, and we were all like, this guy's the GOAT.
That might just counteract.
And now look at this shit. He's starting to look like the GOAT. Have they been together since the guard time? Yeah. Oh my goodness.
As well as the Ares not coming into play whatsoever. Quick TP out from Valen trying to escape, but he's been noted. Lakia scooping up the Ares. Just want to play with his LMG, but do they flush out Valen? Do they read that he's repositioned here into tree? Munchkin able to find one. Valen creeping forward, able to get 2! Headshots found. Lakia spotted. Swinging out, but unnoted behind the box. He just re-swings, redraws, and texture.
Lakia just like dead zone dinks him with Ares. Are you allowed to do that?
Yeah, and it's just a little bit of a delay on this haunt from Gen.G that catches G2 off guard and spots 3 members. And this makes it so easy here for texture. 1, 2, and they know that Valen is behind the box. Now, credit to Valen, the fact that he's able to escape out of this and find 2 kills, that's impressive. But it may be too little too late for G2. It's 4 ultimates available for the side of Gen.G versus their 3.
You know, chat, if you take your fights like that,
Good opportunities to use them. Texture out early.
you'd probably be better than me at the game.
A little bit of a decay damage it would seem here, but still decent damage dealt. Nade in the back. Icy able to find one as Munchkin will fall, but Karon picking up, finishing off that enemy fade. Icy still, however, trying to hold the line. Paint shells built back up, swings out. Lakia will put him down. But still decent damage dealt. Just the 1-man advantage here for the side of Gen.G and damage taken.
I'm surprised Icy didn't expect Lakia jumped up there. I think Icy's having a bit of a rough game.
He dodged that Nightfall just to the side of it. Are they going to be ready for him to be so close?
He's pushing it, pushing forward, looking for the intercept, looking for the interrupt. Will not be able to find that. He's going to take it down. Meteor putting an end to it and sending in the lockdown. They know who they're up against. They fear him. So they have to use the ult. The drift across.
But they let him out.
Jonah unspotted, clears it. They know he's within sight.
Oh, JonahP cannot predict. Yeah. It's so hard to predict nobody tree.
Gen.G up to map point.
And these are these scrappy A-Rubble fights that Gen.G is very happy to take. Now, Icy does a great job getting behind Rubble and causing some
Take my fights like a pro RPG better in ranked girl now. Mind-blowing information. Yeah, but like without the aim bit, you don't even need their aim. It's just like that bit, like the finessing of the angle.
That util isn't there to back Icy up. So Icy's on an island. Lakia is able to lock him down.
Crazy.
Then a lockdown at the end of the round to come through there for Gen.G. They are 1 round away from taking this opening map.
G2 pulling it off before. Can they make the rally back? It's only 4 rounds this time.
Into the wide swing and dying? Yeah.
They take us into an OT to start off this
That part's the
final.
most important.
For now, slow start. No fast takes. Gen.G knowing what's at stake.
Has someone learned they can do that with the Ares? If you mean the first person to discover it, I don't know. If you mean this guy in this lobby right now, it's because he saw somebody else do it and realized it was possible and then tried it out. That could be you, chat. Could be you.
But right now, there's been no contact for JonahP over at C. See what Gen.G wants to do. Making a bit. Yep, they are going to go for C.
Do need you to use tone indicators? No, I'm using tone. Tone indicators are to indicate tone. I speak with tone because I'm speaking, not typing.
Makes it that much more likely here. So there's only 34 seconds remaining for the side of Gen.G. Seeing bite down over towards stairs. Leaf tucked away just within that connector over by the door. Trent going to be noted, but it is going to be this B site hit coming through. Lotus check. Nanos popped. 18 seconds remaining. Door broken open. Dink found.
Ooh.
He's paranoid, but he's still
shit!
Cleans up
Everyone just died. Oh my god.
Spoke about the dissipate. Tries to go for the push. Lock it. Able to put down Trent, and now it is all on JonahP.
It feels like you can't multi-frag against Gen.G, man.
Pushes in towards upper, but Locky on a long wrap around. Playing elusively here. Jump, making noise, checks the close corner, but nothing to be found.
What can you do? It's so unwinnable.
Locky just tucks away. They haven't heard anything. They haven't heard anything. But as he rushes forward, Meteor,
The spam just hits them. Pay it out. Pay it out. Gen.G win map 1. And then we're going to
G2 punched back with 7 in a row, but then it was Gen.G the rest of the way.
Hell of a rally back from G2. That's what we want to see here. Now we get ready to go over to Ascent. Gen.G's map pick, where they try to hang in.
Damn, G2 are all over the place.
We're gonna go to a break. Don't go anywhere.
What did G2 play on Ascent? Oh, they play the boring bullshit. Are these teams the same? Does Gen.G also play the boring nonsense on this map? Bro, are we just gonna get double mirror matchups?
Not sure what sensitivity you perform best with?
No.
Are you constantly changing your sensitivity because you're missing?
Fuck. Sensitivity does matter,
sensitivity
chat.
Finder in AIM Labs. Get real-time
Where's
sensitivity
Jimmy Lin, man?
Keep track of the sensitivity.
I have to shill for this now?
Bring it into your
Alright.
next ranked game and
Alright, chat.
Now
I've been lying to you.
Plus.
Sensitivity is all that matters. And you need to use the sensitivity finder in AIM Labs. Where's Jimmy Lin, man? Where's Jimmy Lin? Ash, I literally have to time you out for a week for this stupid ass message you just typed.
Red Bull gives you wings.
This is a watch party. reference material. What the fuck? What is this? Where did this come from? You need to watch the video. Is it the source? Drop the source. Drop the source.
1, 2, 3, Trent. Can you hear me, buddy? Do I sound great for you, pal?
A very long Reddit thread on who would win.
You're deaf? I thought I was. Rip.
Well, that was a great start for Gen.G. They are just
Creator of the image is currently
grand
unknown.
finals. I'm your host, Yings, and I'm back here with Kakuka and Mimi. The comeback was a fake one, which is rare for a team like G2.
It seems like the first time they've had a fake comeback this tournament, but that first half from Gen.G was incredible. I think the star of the show, though, had to be Meteor. The way he was holding down this C-side, varying with the aggression when he was pushing up and showing these forward looks. This guy's just been such a rock for Gen.G this tournament.
And time again, we were seeing G2 trying to also, you know, go against this early aggression. But on A, on C, things were just not happening. 7 rounds in a row to start off things for Gen.G.
And that's on the defensive side too. On
Why
pretty much
did
the
we?
most attack side.
Who
It
asked
was
for
an
this?
amazing start for Gen.G. I think we saw their coordination really come out, especially in these late rounds. The flood retakes.
Who was like, yes, hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby is the missing meme in the huge Discord server. I did.
So time after time, they know that they had to go up against that aggression, and sometimes we see people like JonahP just go into them.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned JonahP, because we are going to see him in just a moment in the aim labs shoot around, because if it weren't
What is it, bro? You can't just say, please watch this. Bro, I'm gonna get goddamn DMCA'd. I'm typing you out. Echo Heli, come on.
Time and time again, even though
It's a watch party.
We get that early pressure resolved at the beginning of the round. JonahP understood what he needed to do to keep pushing, to even out the numbers, to know that Gen.G is going to try and speed things up on that retake so they cannot take positions. And it was thanks to him that we even ended up at half.
You first your
this is a worrying
bronze.
position for G2 now. They've lost map 1. They're going into their opponent's map pick. So I think having players
Nah, bro. The caption has to be. It's gotta be fucking Royal G versus fucking me. With a Royal G with a sheriff versus my ass on Rays. First is bullying me.
Situation, and with the perfect movement, pushing out through smokes, trying to find those gaps in Gen.G's retake that he is able to close this one out.
Yeah, at the end they're even kind of finding that
Why
wild
is
spray
he
to close
smirking
the
so
job.
much like he's
It was rounds
enjoying
like
it?
those for G2
He's
to
a
give them any chance, but I think
bomb!
overall,
Bro,
Gen.G
I would
throughout
not.
that map had
Like,
better
come
rounds.
on!
Were on point. They were a step ahead throughout. That was just kind of a sprinkle on top to make things look slightly better for G2.
He's smirking like you're not ready for this one. Bro!
decline when Ascent and Icebox are up next.
Yeah, I mean, it's complicated, right? Because now we're going into Gen.G's peak.
Wouldn't you enjoy fulfilling your life purpose? Bro, you choose your life purpose in this life. I don't know if nobody told you this, but there's no rules, Matt. Like, you can, if you truly believe your life purpose is to go hecking mow lawns, then you can go mow lawns and be fulfilled. Just because I'm a hydrogen bomb doesn't mean my life purpose has to be exploding on a coughing baby. Maybe I just want to fucking vibe. What if I just want to vibe? Bombs don't have free will, Hooge? Oh, yeah? Then how come it's fucking smiling? And why's it got glasses? If a bomb doesn't have free will, why the hell do we have to give it prescription glasses? Eh? Explain that one, narrow parentheses jet. Nobody else explain. Nobody else. I want narrow to explain.
come onto stage. It's 8 for 2 thus far.
If
Their
bombs
record,
don't have
they
free will, then how did we even begin to measure the fucking quality of its eyesight? Why does it have eyes?
especially to set up texture.
Do not remember, this is the map of the crazy
I can't. You
comeback.
got me.
They can do it again. They still have a shot
Damn.
of making that final.
You just fucking gave up the hill. You didn't even try to die on it.
But G2, if they don't win here, they will have to
You've
go
lost
into the
one
lower
respect point.
bracket, and Achilles and Paper Thin give Gen.G another grand final.
Dying on hills is my favorite pastime.
Certainly looking to turn the tides, looking to run this back. We'll see if they can start things off. 1-1 pistol so far between the
Narrow
two squads.
past the
See how they
talking
fare.
ball. Wait, you
Starting
just
on
gave
the
me an idea. What if I made a chat mode where one chatter is selected and they can type, everyone else can only use emotes, and then when that typing chatter at another chatter, they transfer talking privileges?
He
How
was
would
an
we use
absolute
that?
monster over there. A bit of early aggression using the dart to check mid. That's going to back Icy off.
Because that could be funny, but how would we
Invested
use
as
it?
well. They're going to get the tag with the drone. Send the duelist of G2 further back towards spawn, all setting up for this A hit, which has been left open. Gen.G seemingly reading this well.
Dash at the ready, a little bit of a body block for a brief moment, but not one that's going to lead to a punish. Sight opened up, Icy. Sat here at Heaven, we'll just wait for the full forces of G2 to rotate over. But Locky on this timing, suspecting the lurk
The
out from
fuck
Lee.
is he doing there, man?
A fantastic intercept as Icy dashing across. Gets
Oh,
over to Heaven,
shit.
but finds the instant headshot to put down Meteor. Killjoy's traded out on both sides.
Locky has got to get over here soon.
Shot supply, Munchkin able to find two. Cleans it up in texture. Easy transition from him, finds JonahP, finds
Bro,
Trent.
Gen.G are
Gen.G
incredible.
on a second pistol round win of the series.
What a hold from those guys in hell. I mean, I thought Locky was going to need to get there sooner
That was
rather than later. With that many
crazy.
players of Gen.G boxed up underneath the rafters, there might be a good opportunity. But Munchkin so snappy there. Goodness me. Texture behind the Gen. Swings out, gets the other two, but Gen.G here doing a good job of creating a lot of attention towards
Chat,
him, using that
you
info
guys need to
utility
learn this.
early,
You would all
push
make
back the force of
bad
G2, keep them planted on B,
designers.
where they were anticipating the hit. and then
I
quick
talked
pivot
about this
over towards
feature, and you immediately latched on to an exploit case and started talking about how we could make sure to avoid that exploit case. Bro, that's something we figure out way later in the development cycle. Who cares if one guy goes AFK with the talking stick? We'll figure that out later. We haven't even fully defined what the feature would be used for. Like, that's what we should be thinking about. Would it even be useful?
Yeah, Gen.G so disciplined right now. Clearly a great job by Solo and HSK preparing Gen.G for this map. All of the lurks have been accounted for, something G2 absolutely loves to do. To get out on those early rotations, clear space,
Is the
get info.
at thing for hot
Guns gonna be
potato?
invested for Gen.G.
You
Two
get
Guardians, a Bulldog,
you get timed out if it's on you.
the Odin already in the hands
Ooh, so there.
of Trent.
I start a timer on stream and it's counting down,
Locking it down as the Sova on B. Previously, JonahP on this KO as well. Really
and it tracks the total time that you have had the ball,
4-1 split.
Here.
and whoever has had it the
Try
longest
to opt for a explosive execute.
gets timed out.
Slow to start, but then pop flash in, texture up on top of generator.
Wait, there's a dedicated huge bomb emote and cough. Why is there coughing, baby? Like, as its own emote, when do you use that?
Munchkin with that Guardian, finding the enemy KO, and this is going to force a pivot here from the side of Gen.G, but they already have texture in a very committed position. Spots out one, finds that kill, has to tuck back as the drone.
I deadass think we should change the finger wag to huge bomb.
Texture taking so much space.
Like, you know how you finger wag to time people out?
Down to 31, the
I
tank.
think huge bomb might be more appropriate.
It's tough for Meteor to cross. Just has to hold this angle, it looks like. Was he going to go for this? This is risky.
Push forward, but he finds the headshot on the one.
And then RoboNana just says boom.
This is still damage dealt. G2 now.
At user exploded. They're dead.
Rotating across, 30 seconds remaining. No, the fake, the tuck back.
They fucking died.
They're not full
A
rotating.
painful
G2 not
death.
sending it. They are still nearby.
They're able to get to mid in time to cover that angle just in case.
Noise not heard. Weapon going to be picked up now. The tap on the spike going to be noted. They work their way back. Munchkin, how does he play this out?
Oh, and you wouldn't need nitro. That's true. Oh, I'm sorry. You might miss Munchkin's clutch.
Thrown over the top. Tucks here into hell. The noise heard. He's waiting for the drop down. The tail went across. Icy.
Banana
Nice trade
turns
here
their
on
profile. Pick the guy. It can't change
Cloudburst
people's
to try to
pictures.
escort. Munchkin on the swing out. And he's just going to be taken
Nice
down.
G2. Let's go.
Too many directions. Too much attention pulled in different ways. Munchkin cannot clutch
Huge
this G2.
bomb.
Will not allow for the bonus conversion. They get themselves
What's
on the
the
board.
ID of this thing,
Yeah, and this
Zendikar?
is something you have to be a little bit concerned about as Gen.G. That Odin already singing its song, finding 2 underneath the door closed, right off the back of that great shock dart as well. Trent setting himself up so nicely. Meteor challenges that angle. That was a tough one for Meteor to win. The fact that he even gets 1 kill there, impressive, but Trent's so ready for it. Now you've got the counter Odin from Lakia, able to save up enough off that flawless round anti-eco. You do have Munchkin's ult potentially at play. Worried about a potential push out there. Setting up
Ooh, it's a configured emoji. So we can just change it.
Pace looking to be slowed down a little bit here by Gen.G. They are really spreading the map.
And then here there's a message.
Really good at
Finding that nano. Counter spray across.
So let's like.
Trent, who eats a little bit of damage there. Lock in with his own Odin. Knowing how valuable it's going to be for this B site. Starts making his way back over towards A.
And because they know that Odin was pushed back towards Hall, they're able to safely grab that orb. So good job there by Gen.G. At least getting control of that space, using that to their advantage. Now over towards A main. A very aggressively placed turret gives them a lot of extra info. No command popped. Looks like this is going to be an A exec.
Fragment of TP4 just to check out wine, make sure that that is not going to be occupied. Textured. See, notice? Icy. Right
Zendikar got it.
Like, no, leave at the same time. While under pressure,
Oh shit!
Eventually, will get flushed out.
Wait, this site take is looking good.
2-for-1 trade up here. Gen.G's favorite. Smoke.
Gen.G are owning, dude. Dude.
Across, finds himself a third. Smoke now falling in Alan, no way out.
Dude. All right, let me open the config file.
Clean stuff. They move up once again by 2.
Big.
Beautiful flash from Munchkin there to catch lead
Proud mute.
in hell to set up Texture for that kill. Texture gets the identification of the position. A little bit of damage to the wall.
Save.
Follow through off some brilliant util.
I've restarted Robo-Nana.
Accounted for up in heaven. It's something that Gen.G loves to do. They love to get aggressive.
Blow up.
Especially Texture. You know, work those
Blow
angles
up
a little bit
Mythic.
different every time. Sometimes he'll push through that smoke. Sometimes
And we
he'll
will.
try to push.
I'll untime him out.
It's very difficult to track. It's going to be the blade
Blow
storm
him up.
before Texture.
Passes the weapon over to Munchkin, but the knives, this is something that, out of character at this tournament, Texture has not been finding impact with. Does that change here today?
I think it has to be 15.
G2 also managed to shut it down.
Maybe we don't have enough viewers.
Outlaw
Oh wait.
for Leaf. He's been so good with the beat.
This user has got blown up by a bomb.
Down to 15. And he's the one with the hero rifle into this round with that Outlaw. And there's full armor on the opposite side.
JonahP.
Okay, let me delete the message.
Front, 0 point. Quick clear on that.
There we go, there we go, there we go. We add or swap the emoji? We swapped.
Paranoia at the ready from Valen. This would catch on to absolutely everyone. But can they get the follow-ups? Just a frenzy on the opposite side if they go for the swing. On check Steve. Drone at the ready. Fragment again into wine. Lakia. Blinded up.
Should be gotten and not got, no?
Russian connecting. Paranoia across.
They don't pay me enough to do that.
Finds Icy. Turns
Bro.
Trent taken down, and this time Texture will not be denied. Push up into the smoke. The timing. He spots out Leaf. They know that he's low, and he's got the right click. A 4K on the blades, 4 HP, 4 rounds for Gen.G.
And it's
Gen.G are just sending me to bed. This is great.
Baiting from Gen.G. They're able to get that Paranoia out of there. They just wait it out, and then they say, okay, we're going to use our 0 point, lock you in place. We know you're right around that corner. Texture
Honestly,
find some huge value
you just have to thank Prius
you mentioned he had been lacking
for
Achilleos,
prepping
and he comes up strong.
Gen.G's
like I pointed out previously,
playbook
he
on
likes to get
Ascent.
aggressive in different ways
It
on
looks
top of
so
A heavy.
good.
even though it's only one player left, he's able to dodge
Prius
Trent,
is the
keep
GOAT.
himself alive, and find that fourth. And he is 13-1 to start this map.
So I don't know what we were seeing, but the covering fire, anticipating this crunch balance.
Did you not watching the second series? No, I need to sleep.
Quick to trade it back, quick to maintain the advantage, but Icy, quick to find the spike. Now stranded at the top mid. Swing out though, Texture, shutting him down. Leaf forward here on Cat. Creeping forward, Texture in the jiggle peak, able to spot him. And Leaf, he just wants to occupy this space. He wants to try to hold down this spike.
I mean, if
2v2 with Lockyer tagged down to
if
7.
Lotus is anything to go by, G2 are practically winning right now. Because Gen.G got 7 in a row on Lotus, and now they've only gotten like 4.
They've got all their recon utility in Lockyer's hands still, but opting to just cut sound and make their way forward. They don't want to give up any information. See if they can slip the net past G2. With all that KJ utility at the front of A, with so much success being found over there, Gen.G maybe going to go all the way to spawn.
How could one SLO member be telling the other one to go to bed?
To explore the space a little bit more here
Aren't
as
you
well
both
themselves.
therefore like
Suspicious as to whether or not they have made the wrong decision. Gen.G will in fact end up over
staying
here
up?
at A.
I'm older.
For that util to soften them up even further. Standing ahead. Potentially even find a kill.
If you're older, you should recognize that the worst thing you can do
They don't go for the plant over a Gen. They don't fall for the
is not leading by example.
Drone here from Lockyer. Checking in, spotting one, noting him over a tree.
Rules for thee and not for me?
Texture holding at window. Spotting him, but cannot adjust the spray. Leaf shuts it down. Now it is all on Lockyer. Tucks back here behind Gen. Shock darts sent. Leaf leading the charge. The push, the spray across. Lockyer finding one.
Let's go. Let's go, G2. Lock in.
G2 fight back. They persevere.
Lockyer clutches. Nope. Nope.
The beginning of this round is absolute chaos in B lobby. A push out from G2 that looked like it had been well handled, but then there's more to it. There's layers. You've got
Damn,
Icy and
Leaf shots are actually insane.
To get that bomb down, get that extra layer of info. Gen.G does a good job with a counter rotation of their own.
Okay, Shai, hear me out.
Avoiding the KJ
I was just
util.
thinking, wouldn't Valorant be more skill-based if at halftime the teams had to play a quick match of pickup basketball, and the winner of the basketball game gets to start pistol round of the next half with an Odin? That would add a ton of skill, right? Because now not only do you need to be good at Valorant, you also need to be good at basketball, which creates like the skill ceiling would just be fucking huge.
Now Gen.G doesn't know if there's going to be further push out. Meteor.
What if we add more sports? Oh my god, you raise the ceiling even more? After the pickup basketball game, you suit up and you go play a fucking hockey match.
Trying to cut through towards A, but this time G2 aware of it.
It's a best of 3. The decider sport is baseball. LeBron quits the NBA to join the VCT.
Icy still with knives in hand, the spike here on the side. Lockyer pushing his way forward.
Nah, bro, LeBron's like only good at basketball. Well, who was that guy who was like good at? He played multiple sports professionally. He played football. He played baseball.
Might be a bridge too
I think
far
he
to
played
transcend it
in
here.
hockey.
Tucks back, shots in behind him. Doesn't know where the second player is. Up over the top. Here's it. Notes it. Drop down from Trent. Odin in hand. At 80 HP. Can he win it out? Ring around the rosy, but footsteps heard.
Wow.
Goes for the challenge and he wins.
Wow.
The 4K to clutch it out. Gen.G just not allowing for G2 to string 2 rounds together.
And Meteor's vibing. I don't think I've ever seen him like that. He's usually emotionless. He's usually calm, cool, and collected, but he's bobbing. He's getting into the groove, and just like against 100 Thieves on this same map, he is winning clutches. He is winning huge rounds for Gen.G.
Bo Jackson? I think I am thinking of Bo Jackson. Couldn't you pick Bo Jackson in like NES
round number 8 with Gen.G up 5-2.
Football, like on the OG football game on the NES, and he was like broken as hell.
Bailing out the team when they needed it most.
Dude, what if they also had to solve a linear algebra problem? Nope. That you're confusing skill now for rote memorization challenges. I don't consider knowledge to be a skill. I consider knowledge to be like an acquirable fucking data. Like being able to do linear algebra is not a skill. It's like possessing knowledge. Now being able to solve problems with linear algebra could be a skill. But if we're just talking like multiply these two matrices, it's not really skill issue. Like you either can or can't do it. There's no, you can't be better at matrix multiplication than somebody else if you both know how to do it. You feel? It's not directly competitive. What the? What the? Instead of memorizing linear algebra, you should memorize all the top lane matchups and power spikes. I've already done that second thing. Ignoring all the new champions and the new items. If we're talking Season 7 League of Legends, I already know all of those.
He's going to go anywhere. It's going to be there to try to get that lockdown in play potentially, but unbelievable stuff. I mean, they are just so tenacious. And
that was a crazy wallbang. Dude, textures 15 and 4.
Finals, G2 punches right back with a clutch of their own. Icy now is the op. The Odin for Trent.
Aren't you an ADC main? Yes, but in Season 7, I was doing a lot of coaching.
But now they're on an eco. A couple sheriffs, a stinger for Karon. A couple rifles. In terms of the Guardian and Meteor's Phantom. Icy, though.
I was giga nerding out.
Wise to it, ready. Just managed to answer back.
After 11 years of League, you don't need to memorize that shit. You just kind of go off vibes. Not really, dude.
They find it. Lockdown committed. Over at B main, Icy.
League is. I don't think vibes are getting you, Challenger. Unless you're ridiculously talented.
And that's going to be Odin scooped up for Karon. Utility placed.
But I've met a lot of Challenger players, and none of them went off of vibes. They all had crazy. Unless you're Faker? No, Faker does not go off of vibes. Sorry, but he doesn't. Faker goes off of heckin' math.
Knows how difficult it is to try to make a real maneuver here until they flush out.
You can see it if you analyze his gameplay. It's all calculated, very predictable.
Cut across from Icy. He's working his way back in towards A. Doesn't even want to try to find that challenge. Doesn't want to peek out into mid. Knows that he needs to hold on to this operator.
Locky is going hunting.
Once again, it's just effectively these back-to-back thrifties.
I believe it was Dopa who did a write-up on it. Let me find it for you. Dopa. Right up.
And that is catastrophic at the end of the round.
Yes, here we go. He wrote it up like this. Dopa write-up is exactly what I'm talking about. He called them concepts, but sure, you call it anything. So he's like, okay, here's concepts for Twisted Fate. A Twisted Fate, I need to use my Q twice at level 5 and then back. And if you know this concept, then you're higher rated than people who don't know this concept. And he explains why. And then he just starts explaining a bunch of different concepts that apply to specific champions that he's mastered. And you should go read that. Like if you're interested in getting super good at League of Legends.
This is definitely unsuspected, or is it? See these sights here from Gen.G.
Because League is a far more calculated game than something like Valorant is.
Seems like they're reading this decently well.
Valorant is far more mechanical.
Finding him out doing Meteor. But time working against them. Weapon likely not to be recoverable. Pull back from Trent. Door now starting to close. Texture trying to take some forward space. Spray in. They're wise to this. They knock him down. They take him out. Leave. Finding the kill now. Another weapon.
Texture has overed his last heat.
He will just fall. Leave able to track it perfectly.
Think sounds flowcharting? No. Yeah, but there's just too many variables that you can't flowchart it.
It would seem as G2.
But yeah.
Themselves in this half. Munchkin finding 2 quick kills, however. Suddenly starts answering
The
back.
best players,
Two rifles in play. Wide swing out.
the game will start to feel very flowcharty for sure.
Icy. The tap on.
Holy
Munchkin
fuck.
on the swing. Bails them out.
Gen.G win that?
Unbelievable scenes. Diabolical from Munchkin.
Look at the mini map. There's just a line of blue X's.
Get up to 7.
It's hard to play it better than that, than Lakia and Munchkin just did in what looked like it was going to be another threat.
They should add the ghost from StarCraft 2 into Valorant as an agent. For those of you who don't know, his main ability would be cloaking, and then his ultimate would be literally dropping a nuke
But Gen.G just too good in the post plant. They never
and
overaggress
blowing
those
up half
angles.
the map.
They're holding them so nicely, using those rifles to full effect to get that wall bank damage. so good from Munchkin and Lakia.
20 ult or nuke. I'm down. Signature ability, they can go completely invisible, and they can shoot while they're invisible.
Checking it every time with his fragment.
Valid. Quick TP. Little bit of damage taken on the exit. Counter spray though, going to be keeping Texture at bay. So he gets knocked down to 76. Valid still getting the worst end of that exchange, but
Better your rule? Yeah. And then while invisible, which lasts for about 30 seconds, they have a nuke. But the nuke does take like 10 seconds to channel.
Advantage to G2 in the util battle. Gen.G's just
Melania from Elden Ring would be a good agent? True.
just like, I don't want that turret there anymore.
No.
This Ares is good enough.
I was curious to see if Valon was going to try to rescale in the wine. See if for the second rotate into that position would catch them off guard, given that they didn't have the fragment anymore to try to check.
30 seconds left.
Gen.G so far just waiting out that 0 point now.
You should have me as an agent. What would be your ultimate, Zammy? Convince me.
Pop flash sent up out of the top block. You got to dig it down. Karon, however, able to readjust, finds a second. Spike on the floor. Plant the tap coming.
What is Zammy's ultimate ability? How many orbs does it cost? Oh my god. Trent almost popped off.
Shot, unable to buy that little bit more time that they needed to try to just bleed out the clock.
G2 throwing? I disagree with your verbiage. Gen.G are owning. I think saying it the way that you say it implies that like G2 are fucking up.
Icy had an opportunity to do some real damage.
Or they're not playing as good as they normally do. But Gen.G are just playing really good Valorant. My ult would be I hire another teammate.
Got an operator for Texture, an outlaw for Meteor.
Like they connect to the server mid-game. Do we have to add a separate queue now to Valorant? Which is the Zammy ultimate queue? And you queue up and it matches you into a match where Zammy has cast his ultimate?
Double up and outlaw set up here. Gen.G just
What if there's not enough players in the queue?
last round.
You just can't cast the ultimate? Because that would be cool. I'm down.
JonahP with a flash at the ready.
You die. Ooh, you die. I like that. And you don't know if anybody's in the queue or not.
Knives at the ready.
How would Zammy work in pro play? Well, everyone in the audience would have to bring a laptop.
Meteor across the way, able to find one.
And that would be the simplest. Oh shit, looking like Buzz Lightyear in Market from Leaf.
And Icy finding Karon at the same time. Meteor and Lakia still standing. Cut through the push forward into the site. Meteor trying to play forward, trying to find the pick. Spike gets planted. Hunter's Fury, however, tags up Lakia. Last one standing, tries to jump out, but he'll be shut down. Leap with 4 will get G2 up to the same score line as they get ready to go over onto the attack.
I think I should be in the game as an agent. Like the banana.
Nicely. A lot of double fakes, like they were going to go back to B, but most of the time it was all set up for those A.
When you press my ultimate, it'll operate very similarly to Zammy's ultimate, except it will summon JG. who will drop a 40 bomb on Jet.
Credited Gen.G earlier for their ability to clear that corner. Well, this time they don't, and they pay the price. So credit to G2.
Which is a much more consistent
Solid snap
ultimate.
from Icy as well to get that pinch, but Gen.G still in a decent
The
spot.
criteria to
G2,
ult is you have to be playing smokes and you have to be bot fragging,
Send it back over to the analyst desk.
or else you can't use it.
A decent recovery there from G2, but Gen.G's attack side, it is just too strong. I've got Kakuka and Mimi here with me. 8, you don't see that very often.
No, this was an excellent attack side out of Gen.G, and I think it all came down to these A site post plans. Clint was
How would
talking
you
about it right
use
at
the
end of
ult
the
not
cast
on
there, but
smokes?
Round after round, this Gen.G
I guess,
squad was
yeah,
doing a
because
really
if
good job of
my
pressuring
agent
this
is a
default and
controller, then you're
finding this
always
gap
on
in the
smokes, and
late
if you're not
round
a controller,
intakes.
then you're
And
never on
once they got in
smokes.
these post plant positions, it seemed like they could not lose the synergy between the players.
Maybe
was
my
excellent. They do a
my
great job
agent
of
is like a
establishing
Felios
crossfire
in
and
League of
finding the right
Legends,
timing to ping pong back
where
in
every
to
time
these
you
fights.
cast an
I mean, the
ability,
thing that surprises
you
me the most is the way that
mutate
they
into
found
another
when to
form.
exactly freeze in the round.
And
we saw G2 try in so many things.
My
being
agent
aggressive,
is
trying to
capable of
challenge
being
what
a
Gen.G was
duelist,
doing
a
round after
controller,
round,
a
and they came
recon
up on top.
initiator,
The
a
time,
flash
it doesn't
initiator,
matter
a
for them
flank
that much,
sentinel,
and it's
and
very
a
complicated because now G2 has
sage
to,
type
has
sentinel.
To keep another kind of comeback. It has to be mental. So
And as
many
you
of those
cast
rounds
abilities,
were
you
down to
rotate
1
through
or 2
those in a
kills
predictable
that they
order.
now have to do something
And you
crazy
have
on
to
the
be in
second.
controller
And
form when you press the ult to summon
He had a
JG
ridiculous
while bot
first
fragging.
half, finding so many critical first kills for Gen.G and closing out those rounds in the post punt. Like you said, G2, they are a team that has become known for the comebacks. But when they
A lot of abilities. My favorite meme amongst my league friends was we would pull up like the Singed wiki, and we'd pull up like his Q.
Yeah, they do indeed.
This is
because Gen.G,
Singe's
they are
Q
just
ability.
one half away from
Because Singed
another
came out in like
back-to-back grand final. Achilles
2009.
Let's see if
And
they
then
can
we'd
close
pull up like the Aphelios wiki.
Right now, looking good for the Gen.G. G2, and they work that magic once again.
Like the Camille. Like some of these guys have some crazy fucking ability. This is Camille Q. It's so complicated. Singed toggles poison on and off.
Gen.G squad who looks damn near unbeatable so far.
Pass hit over here towards B, but this is going to be just a triple push coming through. Over at Cat, tuck back from Meteor, shuts the door, dash forward, trying to create some space, trying to chase in and catch this Killjoy, but they're unable to do so.
Buying a lot of time though with his util here.
Paranoia.
And G2 are backs against the wall here. Oh, fuck.
That first kill, Meteor putting down Icy. Leap around the back, runs out of bullets, gets taken down. Trenton Valen, one apiece though.
Ooh, those are 2 untraded kills, and look at their armor. Look at the health. Meteor's 1, Lakia's 2, and then Texture's lit. So he's actually Texture's actually 1 headshot to a classic pistol, exactly, which is really good for G2 because they both have classics.
So these classics can absolutely shred Gen.G. They're all gonna
a right click across the map.
Yeah,
deal with 2 of them.
Why do you always say classic pistol / Shopify Rebellion? What do you mean / Shopify Rebellion? I'm not familiar with that tone.
Recon scouting, not going to be seeing much of anything there. Double tuck back into boats. Gen.G trying to flush them out. So they're going to be capable of in the rush forward. That's the first player dealt with. Lock texture.
Ooh, they have this shit. Surely they have this.
There's not a damn thing he can
Let's
do about
go.
it. The 4K will start off the second half and get G2 this attacking pistol round win.
Yeah, it's a great read early from Gen.G. Meteor plays this so well. Those nanos set up with dual purpose.
Chat, I need one of these teams to take a timeout soon.
Or he can back out.
I want to
with a
go
short
fill my
hit
water bottle.
And delay. Get the reinforcements. The reinforcements arrive. But those 2 kills buy enough.
How do
space
people
here
stay
for
up this
G2
late? I used to stay up this late in college.
Enough damage had been done. But it was not hard to make those classics connect and give them a much needed pistol round win.
This is crazy. I'm looking around at like nearby residential buildings and all the fucking lights are off. Everyone's sleeping. Easy when you don't wake up till 3 p.m. How can you do that if you're not just like a kid though?
Takes him down. Trent does get tagged up a bit. This Meteor chewed apart by that nano swarm. Now down to 28 himself.
1v1 one pro player this lobby. Who would you pick and why? No stakes.
Trent weak, going for the plant, trying to get that Hunter's Fury fast tracked as fast as possible.
Do I get something if I win?
Icy and then the lurker of Leaf.
Like am I trying to win? Or
At the moment. We've sat back waiting here within the smoke. Spectre in hand. 0 point. They're trying to check. Opens up with a little bit of spray. Meteor now going to be taken down. Finding a nice timing here is Icy. Swinging out. Getting rid of one of those sheriffs. Stopping them from dealing additional damage.
they've been working night shifts.
Economic buildup.
I guess that's valid.
Seemingly just going to look to try to see if they can find some exit kills.
You get the experience of playing against them. I've already played against a ton of pros.
Even though he's at 21 HP. G2 winning the follow-up. Shortening that gap. Just 2 rounds separating.
I don't think it's like... I wouldn't really care. Like a 1v1 doesn't matter. I'm not going to learn anything from a 1v1 really.
He's going to go for a stinger. The G2 classic. They love these stingers and they're so destructive with them. Gen.G potentially a pivotal round. If they get bonused here, then it's game on.
Absolutely.
So I guess I would just say Karon. Because he's consistently the lowest fragger in this lobby.
Even some damage dealt. G2 widely be happy with that, but the conversion in their sights.
Have to use a flash there to check.
Make it several 1v1s? No, but 1v1s are dumb. Like, these players are not 1v1 masterminds. They're coordinated 5v5 masterminds. 1v1's not their skill set. Nor is it mine. It's like, imagine we were watching this Valorant match. You're like, if you could pick one of these guys to play a chess against, who would you pick? It's like, I don't know. They're playing Valorant.
Munchkin trying to see if he can spot out anything. Shock dart sent. A little bit of line. Icy with the counter spray. Finding Lakia.
Attack side of descent or what?
Tuck back the recon ticking, but they just have to abandon it. G2.
You pick one of these guys to play chess against. Who would you pick?
The very clean start to their attacker side.
And they're able to isolate.
I don't know, Trent, because I know he's a chill guy. I'm in DMs with him. Probably have fun.
Other than the drift away to try to hold on to this Phantom, which G2 very well may go on the hunt. Looks like it's going to be a full rotate around towards the defender spawn.
But the big linchpin here for G2 is dealing with Karon. He has been so nasty behind Dice on A. He is so tricky to displace. He's so good at reading your util, but the spot there, the TP gets red. There's nowhere else really.
Let's make a lobby. You pick both teams. Enemies have to be from this lobby, and teammates can be whoever you want in the Discord server. So I need to pick 4 teammates from the Discord server against a team of 5 of these pros. We're fucked.
Showing here from Gen.G. Now just one
It's
round
unwinnable.
separating, so solo HSK looking to intervene.
But I would probably pick. So you want to have role overlap. So I think Karon, Valen, and you want to have language barriers. Karon, Valen, Trent, Lakia, and then Munchkin.
No doubt about it.
And then my teammates would be. I would take Fake Ananas, Can Pecky, Zetal. I got one more. Fuck it, I'll take Rag. He'll be my Zane factor. So I think Rag has that fucking ego. JG's immortal, bro. JG's fucking like me. He's washed. No, I'm not taking JG. Rag's radiant. Zetal's like rank heckin' 8. Cam Pecky's a pro.
I wonder if they're going to try to tuck him into the cubby. Yeah.
The answer is yes.
Makes sense.
Oh, no, just
Why would I take heckin'
here in front.
Jay?
See if Leaf ends up taking the bait.
I'll take Jay any day if we're playing duo queue.
Jiggle out.
Because I value the vibes.
No info given over here.
Might be extra suspicious.
If I'm just trying to get carried, if I'm trying to win-win-win,
Pull away. The drone going to be coming out. Lock it. Tucking back does get revealed. Shock dart response. Just smattering of damage found.
No Bucky reveal, critically.
To be clear, we just still get shit on though.
Yeah, but now market control very much in the hands of G2. Continue to scale forward. Swing onto the corner. Meteor somehow winning that one out. Does get taken down. Low protection now pushing
Bro,
forward.
what?
Full flash connecting onto everybody.
What?
It's revealed, and Lakia finds the kill, and now suddenly, in the blink of an eye,
We just pushed into the eco stack.
he sees that he's the last one standing.
It was a commit from G2. And it was
Extras of fraud. He's not in this Discord. Zip Tie's in the Discord. We could pick Zip Tie.
Not even 5 times in the same
If you could watch pro scrims, which team? I can't answer that question because I have seen some pro scrims.
Dead on the floor. But unless he can find another kill, it just seems hopeless.
So I'm concerned that whatever answer I give could somehow lead to logical deduction in one way or another.
Yeah, this is now a recovery mission in terms of guns for Karon. Scoop up that Vandal.
I just don't know how they keep getting away with it. How they keep doing it.
I don't know.
Wow.
They defy logic.
What if you could pick any 5 pros to play against? Do you think you'd have any chance of winning against them? No, no chance.
And immediately after that round, a timeout.
Loop, I'm an Immortal 2 player.
Not liking how they let this one get away from them.
Even 5 Radiants will get smoked by any 5 pros. Like any 5 tier 1 pros. It will not even be close.
JonahP catches everybody and his teammate.
Because their ability to communicate is just way better. They spend 8 hours plus a day just practicing it.
Not out of this. As mentioned, I mean, they still have plenty of money.
For sure.
Language barrier, it's not going to matter. Like, even if we pick 5 different languages, all of them can common English.
In the tank still, and they'll be getting that Blade Storm one way or another. The real concern is that Gen.G is starting to catch up in that ult cycle now. Meteor's ahead of Leaf. The Hunter's Fury.
What if the pros are not allowed to sleep for 3 days before the match? Oh, then I could clear them with a bunch of fucking noobs. If they're on 72 hours of sleep deprivation, there's a world I could 1v5.
Set play to get the Hunter's Fury going. See if you can maybe catch Lakia or Meteor out over here on B. And as usual, Gen.G's Munchkin.
3 days of sleep deprivation is so bad that, like,
if this is kind of a fast
they would be having delusions.
Can it be for G2? A lot of those KJ bots.
Well rested but 0 comms, unwinnable.
Potentially for G2 to get through. Here we go.
Across, yeah, quick hit gonna be coming through. Hunter's Fury opened up. Dicey on the entry, not spotting too much, but then finally catches a glimpse of Meteor. And the Hunter's Fury flushes out Lakia. Sight taken by G2. Just rapid, ravenous from them. As Texture getting spammed out, pushes on the corner, is able to find one, but tagged low once again. Pull back here from Trent. Gonna be noted, but
Sleep is way more a factor people getting themselves hard stuck than they realize. Agreed. Sleep and exercise, diet are the 3 things that, like, oh shit.
Spray across, puts Karon down to 57, but he cannot.
Nah. Those 3 things people will just ignore way too much and get hard stuck.
Tremendous firepower that Gen.G has can win them rounds. They have no business.
Like, you need to do all 3 of those things. You need to sleep well, you need to exercise, and you need to have a reasonable diet.
Very winnable round, a beautiful execute. The up and over from Icy, the
And, like, if you don't have those 3 things, you should not even be playing Valorant.
Nasty. One of 3 players on this team that has over 1,000 kills in Pacific. They are just so fearsome with rifles in hand. And then, like you said, Texture had the identification onto Trent's position, so they're able to just stick that defuse.
It's just back-to-back timeouts.
Bro, the timeout. Okay, I'm grabbing some pizza. I'll grab the last bit of my pizza. 1 sec.
G2 now in a very rough position. The game score is still close. You see the looks on the players' faces. Coaching staff likely knowing that this is starting to get away from them as far as a mental game is concerned.
Right.
Need to get these players rallied back.
And this is a team that has been so good mentally throughout this tournament. And So certainly this is another big test for them. There's a gut check. See how ready they are to potentially, you know, turn this map around, take Gen.G down, take it to a third map, take us to Icebox. But now Gen.G
Okay, I'm back.
has the operator, has the Odin in play. And that's when things get really scary because Texture typically very, very clean with it. Lakia absolutely nasty on B with the Odin, as a lot of the Sovas are. So this is going to be tricky.
Who'd you never answered? What times do you get? I answered that question 3 times this stream. Fuck you. I refuse. I refuse to answer it a 4th. Because you make the premise I never answered. I won't have that. You should have at least said, oh yeah, I missed it. What toppings you have? Saying I never answered?
More spray coming in, counter drone.
How presumptuous. How dare you?
Scale forward in mid, just tucked away at bench with that alarm bot. Right there around the corner. Ready to alert them.
It's going to take gunfire.
Putting the blame on
That is
me.
gonna be the direction that G2 were to push, but it looks like for now, they're going to flirt with Tree a bit.
Rough
Munchkin
job.
tucked in the back corner again. Straight flash.
Oh my god.
It's going to be Jonah taking the kill. See a little bit more damage.
His updraft dash into
Solid entry to
tree.
get rid of Munchkin. And now, they go ahead and they start stomping their way up into mid. Turn towards market. Still though, Lakia sat here, Odin in hand. As the push gets ready to come through, Meteor tucked over at Lumber, but it's going to be Lakia collecting them all. 3 kills, Meteor with 2. And Gen.G now just 2 steps away from another grand final.
And the positioning here is so good. Gen.G understanding the space that they're giving up so well. I mean, Munchkin, this is a great read from G2. Munchkin's played that
I, for one,
and ruined a few
welcome our new Korean overlord.
position, but you've got this great crossfire. Never gets identified. A great one-way there as well. And they're able to just spray them down.
It's just League of Legends all over again.
From Gen.G. And once again, their defender side starting to really click, starting to really shut G2 out of this.
And look at where the economy's at for G2. It's glass cannon from Jonah with a Phantom. Knives pop for Icy.
Trent's got an Odin.
They get more practice playing on lane as my cope. That's not cope.
Time being, drone over
As a legitimate advantage the region has.
clear on the turret.
It's one of the
ready to swing off the back of that.
one of the biggest advantages they have in League of Legends.
Drift away.
Look at this. Lakia
And in Valorant, I think it might even be a bigger advantage.
Use this drone to check. Has to clear
Because you
line.
never learn the high ping wiggle if you never play high ping.
No command gonna be sending Munchkin. Able to shut down JonahP. Left on the floor, but quick trade out. Icy finds a headshot. Lakia reinforcing. Finishing him off, and Texture holding the line over at B. So very patient. Chase coming in, Icy.
Turbo! That's not a Riot game. Hush.
Hold on to them any further. Hunter's Fury crashing across.
It's a watch party.
Karon just tries to hold him at bay, but Icy able to displace. 3v3 now as Meteor tries to go for the wide swing, with Trent able to shut it down.
30 seconds left.
A 2v3 with an operator in play here. Shock dart sent to delay. But still, 24 seconds remaining. Knives gonna be popped from Texture as they look for this re-entry. But Odin spray from Trent leaves Texture now all on his lonesome. Has to dash back to Paranoia connecting.
Okay, G2.
Players dangerously low here on the side of G2 as Icy just tucks back.
Where did this come from?
Spotting one, but he cannot find a target.
I thought we were losing this round. We got picked B main, we got picked catwalk, and then we won the round?
Themselves in a winnable spot.
Basketball isn't a Riot game? Basketball's not a competitor to... You know what? I don't need to freaking argue with you about something stupid like this. At 2 a.m., Chris V. Ice. Get out of here, man. Being pointlessly argued. You know the difference. You know the difference contextually between basketball and Dota 2 being discussed on this stream. There's an obvious difference, you know it, and you're just trying to prod me. You know, I'm extending that hour. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're just trying to annoy me. I won't have it. One day. One day.
The Odin's well set up. Spray coming down. He knows that there's somebody in there, and he's able to flush him out. Leaf taken down. His Texture continues to be absolutely fearless on this B site.
So confident in those swings. Time and time again. This tournament, we've seen insane op plays from Texture.
You sound tired? It's 2 a.m. Of course I'm tired and cranky. I'm tired. I'm timing you out.
Another chance.
I'm tired and cranky.
Texture Texture still swinging.
Don't tell somebody who's tired and cranky that they sound tired and cranky.
Now again, we turn our
I
sights over towards
know.
Karon. Still looking to try to find that value.
This is why I'm doing these games before the grand finals, so I can adjust my sleep schedule and hopefully be a little bit awake for the grand finals.
He's able to avoid it, but Valen still finds the headshot. Munchkin now dead.
Oh my god.
Just
Wait.
floating around this A site.
It's winnable.
Keeps them in this.
30 seconds left.
Texture, no further value to be found with that up. G2 to be keeping things so very close, just 2 rounds separating as we wait for the spike to
Are you going to
explode.
watch the map
They're just
showcase
doing
for the
such a
finals? I don't know.
phenomenal job of working the map. The ops on the other side, but there's so much attention that Odin keeping a couple extra players of Gen.G in that direction, and Karon continues to really struggle to find value, but it's not entirely his fault. It's more, I'd say, G2 just doing a great job of identifying his positions and knocking him down. There's util to displace him early, to send him into hell, and once they've got him boxed in, there's no help available.
This op would be...
Jump out.
Yeah.
Ready for
It'd be huge if we could get it, but...
Things coming down, but spike going to be detonating quite soon here.
Not
There's
gonna.
going to be a smoke out from Valen to lock off that spawn position. They know that they don't want to lose any of these rifles that they have in their hands. Don't want to give Texture that extra bit of energy, that extra momentum, but for now, G2, they're the ones who are starting to build it up. Just
Yeah, I think like karmically, G2 will win this map just because the universe wants me to stay awake.
To keep G2, especially with this short position, from taking control. They're doing such a good job of bodying whoever's trying to lock that area down.
How many timeouts do these guys have?
And really just having their way through, and then JonahP this time finding that open space.
Do they get extra timeouts at Shanghai?
Take a player down for free.
Why are ice cubes called ice cubes so they don't have to be cubes? They're not. I usually just say, can I have some ice? It's usually just with or without ice, not with or without ice cubes.
Change up how you're setting things up. You need to find a way to make sure that you can set Karon
Am I crazy? You explicitly say ice cubes every time?
at those doors. We've seen some attempts from Meteor. So far, it hasn't really worked. It hasn't really flustered G2 at all. And it is going to be Sheriffs.
People just say ice.
Excuse me, an operator for Gen.G.
Well, reassessing. Munchkin saying, you know what? Feeling like a guardian.
Yeah, I'm pretty good with this gun.
What if they give you a big ass ice block the size of a milk bottle? Don't know. That's never happened to me, and I fucking wonder why.
Complete change up in the formation here for Gen.G. 2 in mid.
Like, what do you mean, bro? What if they step up, jump onto my table, do a backflip, and then touch their nose with their foot? I don't fucking know, bro. Who cares? They're not dropping a fucking milk-sized piece of ice in my drink. They're putting normal pieces of ice in my drink. I don't need to have a fucking prepared answer for what I'll do in every goddamn scenario. If the scenario is not something that's ever gonna fucking happen, bro.
3 from him, a chance of the ace, Texture creeping forward. Comes back here into hell. The Guardian unable to find the damage.
Texture wins these. This is unfortunate.
0 point to try to check close, but no one going to be noted. Full util available here to Munchkin. It's going to be flash over the top.
I can see the future. I've been awake so long, I can see it.
Now give it to him, but gets a bit of damage there on the Trent. Right through the back of Gen. Cloudburst sent the try and delay, the push forward, looking for the angle. Nothing spotted, they know that they're both in hell. Icy shuts it down. Chance of the ace. Push onto the corner, Munchkin finding one, but time working against them. The swing out, the ace, G2!
He didn't even see the guy.
Separating his Icy. Keeps them in this series.
How many times are they going to win these 3v5s? It's insane stuff from G2.
He didn't even see the guy. The 4th kill? Show me Icy POV on this.
The perfect timing. No gun out for Karon. Util in hand for Lakia.
Bro.
Breaks things open. And now
It was a
G2
pre-fire. For sure.
right on the precipice of turning these things around again. Second map. They seem to just find their groove. They seem to find another level.
Damn.
Second map, second half.
In the main map, they just triple pushed into B main.
1 round separating.
On Gen.G.
Look to tie things up and take the lead from there.
That please make who's mad about ice more impossible. I will no longer get mad about ice. Just try.
They're not giving them the time of day whatsoever. Paranoia across. Munchkin having to pull back. Thundersphere going to be opened up as well. But Icy
You've been
shut
invited
down.
to try.
Not allowing him to find that value. Munchkin sprayed, taken out, but is going to be resable, but in such a rough position, just out in front here of main. Paranoia for the time being will slow up the approach here from G2. Two players still.
What if there was huge ice cube tray?
Trying to set up as Munchkin bleeds out.
Then there would be one. You could buy one.
He's been noted. So there you go. Lockdown now in
Next.
play. Lock in. No Hunter's Fury to try to reply, but Meteor sends his own. Trying to neutralize things. And Meteor swinging.
You would deadass buy that?
Trent spots another one. There's the
Really?
backstab from Lakia. Attacking every 4 players are detained, but so too is Valen.
I'm holding you to that. If I sell a huge ice cube tray and you don't buy one, I'm banning you.
Well, the TP.
TP across the map. Valen arriving at B. The plant to come through. A chance for the IGL to be the hero. Cover going out. The drone forward. It spots him out. He has to tuck back. He's tagged down to 12.
If it's reasonably priced, I will buy. Whoa, move the goalpost much?
It's not giving him the opportunity.
You didn't say that. You said you'd buy one.
Be the most unreal.
They're going to be starting at $3 million.
He's unable to find the first. Some damage dealt, but the defuse comes in. Gen.G get themselves up to match point.
I'll see you in court.
A great change up here from Gen.G. Willingly giving up some of that short space to set up Meteor for that initial kill. Karon doing a good job with his utility to buy time after Munchkin goes down, to not allow that execute to happen. The Paranoia into a smoke. The counter lockdowns here work a treat.
It's just
set up Lakia for this flank.
The most ridiculous round. The lockdown, it can't be cleared. Everybody caught, but Valen as well. If he gets the TP out to safety, he could just run at him. 1, 2, 3, 4 on a silver platter. He gets caught just by
I'm
the
looking
edge of
good,
it.
dude.
And that could be
The ops on the right side this round
G2
too.
here in this upper bracket.
It's always narrow margins between the good teams. Are they going to
push
Not
forward.
again. No way he does it again.
Turn at the ready, cleared out. And he nailed
Wow.
it. Texture.
What a shot.
Those.
That is unreal. He's just
Wow, what a
practiced
wait.
that shot a million times, and he does not miss.
Okay, they know about the alarm bot. Bro, they're like intentionally placing that alarm bot a bit wide to bait G2 into pushing.
He holds it down, and Karon finds
That's game. That's set.
players left. It's
That's
falling to
match.
pieces for G2.
Can they do this?
All 5 players alive, and Munchkin catching a glimpse. Pings it
Are we
out
gonna
to
have like
Paranoia through.
G2 versus 100 Thieves lower finals?
We're well away.
I hope not. I'm rooting for Heretics now because I think G2 versus Heretics is just way more exciting.
Last one alive. Pushes forward. He's able to find Munchkin, but now he's all on his lonesome. Karon at hell. Taking some pot shots. Trent.
Pay out? I will soon.
Trying to go for the wide swing with Karon.
Pay
finds
out.
13 to 10.
Gen.G.
They get themselves into back.
Not even close, dude. Not even close. Not even close. This has been your very high energy watch party. Go to this guy. He's awake. I will see you guys in like 8 hours. Peace out. Peace out.